Sound check.
And good job, everybody.
All right.
I think we're synced.
Perfectly synced. No doubt about it.
I have zero doubts.
Yep.
Welcome back. Welcome
Good
back to
sound check.
Natty
There it
Light.
is.
Yeah, you got
We have a soundboard today.
And go ahead. Good
New
job.
sound engineer on cue.
Pretty sick.
You guys have any announcements to make before we get into it?
This
Any
week.
huge announcements. Yep. How's the
big
shop coming?
announcements.
Shop's coming. Shop's coming
The
up.
shop's coming. Merch is
Yeah, right around the corner.
right
on the
around
way.
the corner. Any
Any
minute.
day.
Any minute now, we're gonna come up and it's gonna be
Yeah. I
gonna
think we were
say-
launching with the bear as a Pokemon Master T.
right.
I think we were gonna launch with
That's
that
a
one.
good one. That's a good
And
one.
then everybody's gonna have their own dice sets. I thought.
Yes.
Yep,
Yes. We're all gonna
next
have custom die.
Yeah, Allison, you were all over that, right?
Yeah, next
Okay.
week.
Yeah. Just make sure to write those
The
notes.
launch is
Just
next
take that.
week.
Yeah,
that's
launching,
great.
and I think like everywhere, Europe, Asia.
There
No,
isn't a
just
place.
Asia.
Oh, it's just Asia that
Yeah,
we're going
just
first.
Asia.
Yeah, launching the first.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Local delivery.
Local delivery
Yeah,
only.
within Asia.
Within Asia.
Local
The
delivery
biggest
within Asia.
continent.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Yeah, I did
Just
hear we were
local
doing
in
that.
Asia.
It was cheaper.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was cheaper
Just
than
local.
Siberia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's local.
Yeah.
local.
Siberia,
local
yeah.
From the
Our hands
from
are tied.
the
That is
shipment
local.
from the facility.
That's awesome. So I'm really excited for
Siberia,
that.
down to Thailand. Yeah, all local.
Really, really
'Cause
excited
it's all
for
Asia.
that.
Boats. We got boats.
Alex, is there any news kind of on your front at all about
Across the land
anything?
mass of
Thailand.
Asia?
What happened last week? I fucked up my pinky. I'm
Ah.
wearing a band-aid.
Oh, okay.
So the rolls might be a little off, guys. I apologize.
Okay.
The
I
form's
swear
not
to
there.
God, if that fucks us.
There's a lot of things that can fuck us right now.
Yeah, better not be that pinky.
Yeah, let's get into it then.
No.
Playing injured, guys.
You don't want to?
Alright, now.
We can skip it. So,
We can just fast forward.
Last
You
week.
decide who dies.
just roll the die.
Roll for who dies.
Okay, let's secret roll.
The dies tell you who dies.
Who is second in order?
I died. I got a 2.
Oh.
I got a 2. So whoever is 2 is dead.
Is
We
dead.
both rolled it.
It's Zephin, so.
Plus my
No, I don't think it's.
constitution
Oh, it's
is
plus
I'm
con?
3. Yeah,
So it's 5.
I have 3.
So it's 5 total.
No, his roll was a 3 to save him.
Sorry, plus 1 is now 3. 2
So
plus 1
3
is 3.
total.
Yeah.
The
And
DC
you
is
rolled a
2.
2. Yeah,
I rolled
so
a
I'm
2.
good.
I think you're fine.
So
Good
whoever
job.
rolled a natty light.
Yeah, big news is
Yeah.
we killed all the cast members and decided to just kind of refresh.
I
Which
have so
brings me
many
to my
characters.
other
Yep.
character.
I have
Yeah.
so many already.
Nah, we won't do it this week. We'll save it. Save that for next week. So guys, keep on the lookout for the store launch and Alex's
Yeah.
sword
And
pinky.
Alex's pinky.
And
Updates
other than
on
that,
that on his Instagram.
Playing injured. Day to day.
Play the theme. Do we
It's,
do the
that's coming.
Just loop it in.
week
Oh, the theme is okay. Theme is still coming soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Come
So
up
check
with
keep your eye on the YouTube.
There's
Yeah.
some
I
royalty
I think it's
issues.
the-
Elton
well,
John.
The music's still with
He won't
Boston.
budge.
He's still apparently producing.
Yeah.
I called Elton.
But we expected
We
it to
called
do.
it Elton.
Yeah.
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 Well, we
He
started with this
wouldn't
guy. We started with this guy Boston. It
18
wasn't
years.
working, so we called Elton John.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said he would get back to us,
Yeah.
but then he released his album.
Yeah.
So things are everything's in the works,
It sucks.
It's coming.
but it's coming. So I guess we'll skip the theme, and now we'll just jump
We're
into
in.
it. Okay, so pretend that we're coming
You're
off
in.
the theme,
Like Pete.
Yeah.
and we can
Everyone
edit it in
spot-
later.
Right.
And what a theme, huh?
Ah,
Brand
that's so
new.
good.
Sir
God,
Elton
that was
John
great.
on the theme.
That was
Or
so
Boston.
good.
Or
I'm so-
well, it's one of the two.
God,
We'll
it's
see
not-
who gets
We'll
back
see
to
what
us
gets
first.
edited out.
Yeah.
Honestly, Elton John would probably get back to us first.
He lives in Coburg, right? Can't we just doesn't he have a place up there?
Yeah,
Just,
he's around the
pop
corner,
by,
man.
knock on the door.
Around the
Yeah.
corner.
Okay, seriously, enough messing around, dog.
Do you have a dog?
I thought he was
I
calling
mean,
us
that's-
dog. Like,
No,
No.
Like Randy
No.
Jackson.
It was an overall
It's a no
dog.
for me.
Yeah, that's what I
Just-
mean.
yeah,
Like
Like
Randy
Randy
Jackson, call out.
Yeah.
No, I was talking literally to your dog.
right.
So, last we left off, our heroes were climbing up Mount Mirror, looking for old Peggy Twitchwillow,
Oh, Peggy.
the hag that was responsible for putting the curse of lycanthropy
Get off my
on Bear.
yard.
She might sound like that. We're yet to find out. It would be a 6 or 7 day climb, but you guys said, who needs winter gear or climbing supplies?
Hurrah!
Let's just go. And you did. Luckily, you came across a guide named Dairon, who was apparently cursed to stay on this mountain range and guide people like you up to Old Peggy.
What's that supposed to mean? People like us.
What do you mean?
Like
You
adventurers.
lycanthropy people.
You lycanthropes, you.
You lycanthropes.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
anthrops.
That's a derogatory term.
I don't think it is.
If Alex is offended by it,
Then we should change it. What would
Yeah.
you? What do you prefer? What is your preferred?
People
Where
with
people?
lycanthrope curse.
That's true. You are a person
Yes.
first.
Yeah.
So it's persons.
That's
persons.
100% right.
That's
So
right.
other
That's
persons
actually
with
right.
lycanthropy is what is
Thank
is.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
People
But
living,
we don't know
people
it was just
living
that,
with
because
a,
it actually wasn't just that. It's
This is
not
true.
It's just adventurers.
Yeah, mostly. Well, people who adventure. People
Thank
first.
you.
yeah,
Okay.
people living with
With
a
adventuring,
lycanthropic
with an,
curse.
with an adventuring
not
bug.
that. Because my boy up front here
It's just
doesn't.
cursed to
He's
say
just
on
cursed.
People living with a curse.
There
Is
you
what, how
People
you
living
describe
with
it.
curses.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's so.
Yeah.
You were 3
We
days
got that
into
done.
this climb with promises of a 6-day trip up the mountain. It's been exhausting. You are currently freezing cold. A couple of your party members, including your guide Dairon and Zephin, suffering from levels of exhaustion from this extreme cold weather. You guys were going along this narrow ledge, kind of leading to this large amphitheater space with a large lake in the middle of it. And just as you were kind of finishing this small part of the journey, you were hit by an avalanche. You sprinted, dove for safety, a couple good strength checks saved Felix from falling to his death. You guys look up on the ground in a pile of bodies and rope and see in front of you a collection of 5 large Yetis. We'll get those guys out now. I should have those.
5
Yetis. Oh, that should have been the title.
Well, yeah, you want the live reveal.
Oh, it should have
but,
been. Are we there, Yeti?
Oh, change it.
Cut the
Change it.
fucking stream.
Cut it.
I always do that. I full cut it every time I say that.
And then it cuts to just like a
How many times have you done that?
Twice.
Oh,
You
Is
can
it new
each
now?
kind of pass one around. There they
No!
are. There they are.
Golly!
Everyone touch one. Everyone touch one.
No.
Touch
Get it off!
Touch one.
I literally got scared.
All right. Well.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, it's got a very profound back.
No, but it grosses me
Back crack.
out.
Whoa,
Are they all identical?
Neck to
They are
ass.
all
neck to
Oh,
gooch.
Neck to
That's just, yeah.
Neck to gooch.
Yeah.
Doesn't like the Yetis
I
either.
think that's Yeti.
Yeah. Indy will bite
Where
it.
do you want them?
So you saw them
Oh
all
my
kind of
God.
near one another.
think they're all looking
starting
this way.
to. No, they did see you.
Started doing the
They did
choreographed
see you.
dance.
Yeah.
He's right in you.
Why did they look like
Mouth was saying, mouth crack.
Yeah.
And
They're actually backup dancers for the other Yeti.
They
They're
just
doing
start going like
choreographed
fucking.
Yeti.
They look like they're about to ship me.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
We're
So
about to
as
stomp
these-
the yard with these guys.
As these large
They're
5
about to
figures
die.
start to move towards your party, all hulking at 9 to 10
Fucking
feet
huge.
tall,
Yeah.
they
Look how
lumber
tiny you
towards
are.
you in the snow as you see these.
Get me out of there.
Yeah,
You're tiny, man.
Yeah, you're a tiny little boy next to these guys, and they are beginning to close the distance. The action is to you as you lay there in your pile of bodies and rope being attached to one another. They haven't attacked yet. They are merely investigating kind of what's going on. You see a couple of them sniff the air as their large kind of ram-like heads stick up into the snow. A couple of them begin to move around kind of back towards that wall, that cliff wall on the other side. Allison, if you can.
Cliff wall?
Yeah. Just not that far. No, like closer. Closer. No, I mean closer to you. Yeah. And over to the wall a little bit, if you could. Yeah, thank you. As they just are starting to investigate your presence on this place.
Dairon, can they be talked to?
You see Dairon kind of like shaking his head, just like puffing his cloak, trying to get the snow off as the pebbles were raining down on him. He looks very dazed, very confused. He's like, I can speak Yeti if you need.
But besides being able to speak to them, can they actually be
Reasoned with.
reasoned with? That's a great
Jinx
word.
by me.
Yeah. Well, we should find out. Right?
I think that's our best option.
Have you
because-
ever faced a Yeti going up the mountain?
You see him like look around, kind of, even just like past you, and he like looks down like the sheer cliff face down 600-700 feet. Looks across. This is all sheer cliff along this end. He goes, I think we don't have much of a choice.
Can they speak common?
No.
Then you yell attack if you are not getting a deal with these people.
Okay.
Yetis.
Just stay big.
People
They're
with
like
Yetis.
bears. Just stay
Thanks.
large. Keep your body puffed up,
Okay.
and we'll try to reason with them.
Are we all like lying in the snow right now?
Yeah, basically in a pile of limbs. You're
Okay.
just like
Get up
just
and
cleared this
kinda
avalanche.
do my-
Fists up, butts, just like.
So
I
he
kind of puff out
he
my
kind of-
cape like this.
He kind of stands and like
ass.
starts to pull you guys along. Zeph, and you
Everyone
can be
slowly
within
gets
5
to-
feet of him wherever you want.
Okay.
You guys can move around 5 feet, between 5 and 10 feet, because again, there's 5 feet of slack rope between each of you.
Right.
So as
So
long
that
as you
means you're
maintain
square
a
by
10
square by
foot,
square, or
But-
can we have
but
a
we
square
can go
between
like
us?
that.
there can be
Yes.
1 square between you.
Okay.
But there can be 1 square between you and the person.
person
Are
in
you
front
gonna
of
leave
you.
one square?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back here. You're
There.
gonna leave a square or not? Are you gonna be up here with Zephyr?
I'll be in beside Zephyr.
I'm gonna
It's
be
cold.
directly
His
behind
body
Bear.
hug me.
Like I'm over the shoulder of Bear
Sure.
and Zephyr.
Yep, that's
I
fine.
guess.
And then that'll
That
put
basically is a
me
huge
fucking-
boulder that is blocking your path, so that's
Cool.
where it is.
I am. Yeah. I'm in you, Bill.
Can you just move them in kind of 1-2 squares just so they have a real tight? Nope, the Yetis, just so they have a very
Oh.
tight kind of.
Ooh,
Uh,
ooh.
Great.
This much
yeah, that's great. That's really, really great.
feels great.
I
to me.
would don't do what he asked anymore.
You see,
Yeah.
I can just climb over.
Yeah,
and
do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Make
sure.
him do it
Sure,
himself.
Sure.
He might have made them closer than me.
I would have for sure.
So
That's
there you
fine.
go. There's
I'm
the
good with
difference.
where that is now.
See how I only moved a little bit at a time?
just a little touch.
You like that's good?
Yep,
No,
that's good.
You see,
That one?
you see Dairon kind of like
Yeti slips.
step forward and drop his walking stick, and he kind of like raises his hands,
So
and he's
funny.
just like he looks kind of back at you guys, like I've got this, and you just hear him start making these like guttural noises that do not
Ooga
sound
booga.
like language, essentially like that. You just hear him like.
An example.
I'm going
Oh,
to
nice.
ready a javelin.
Indeed.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, behind my cape there.
Already a jab as well.
Okay. How are you doing? Are you doing that kind of slowly, or are you just like fucking yanking it
Oh
out?
no, I'm going
No, ready to
slowly.
go.
Like,
It's a
I
super
have it
slow.
here, I just
Yeah.
sort of go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Concealed behind.
A couple of them kind of behind start to may not clock your actions after all. But the one in front kind of looks over to the one next to it in some amount, like a little bit of confusion, looking down at Dairon as Dairon like gesticulates wildly, and a couple things here. Okay. But they don't immediately attack. In fact, when Dairon stops, one of them begins to respond in very similar fashion.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna tap Zephyr on his shoulder. Just
Okay.
like, can you like help him? He doesn't seem like a charismatic guy.
Dairon goes, no, listen. They're listening. They're listening. They say, there's a bigger one. So,
Bigger Yeti.
mm-hmm. And he goes back to like gesticulating and talking to them. He goes, we can fight the bigger one. He's eating their food.
One sounds more safe than 5.
How big is this?
You see him like turn right back to them. He's like, the Yetis kind of look, and they start to do this. They're like, they're much bigger. It's much bigger. It's bigger.
Please
Like you
that.
said, they are much bigger.
Two of them bigger?
don't know. They don't know math.
They don't
really.
know of it
Not a good
in
translation.
numbers.
They don't have
Counting.
two
Yeah. They just.
stacking.
So you can show with your hands now. Okay, so that.
They just apparently he stole their cave, and they want it back.
Where's the cave?
Will they help us fight?
Okay.
That's what we need.
He begins kind of communicating back and forth. You can see they get like a little bit more upset, but then they calm down. This is like an exchange of ideas that's happening here, and as much as Yetis can exchange ideas, he turns and he goes, so apparently this is only like half of the Yetis, and he killed like the other half. So they're not crazy about it.
Where's the cave?
You hear this like baby Yeti. It's just like you see one like poke over and he's just like
So cute.
Guys, we gotta help them. They got a baby.
there is like
Yeah.
there's a tiny baby Yeti that's just where is he? There he is. He's like a tiny little baby Yeti that's over there. Just like put him on one of their backs.
Baby.
Yeah.
He's from behind the tree.
Yeah. And he's just
Poor little fella.
You looking at him?
yeah. Apparently he's hungry.
He's saying this.
Oh,
So I don't know what you guys want to do.
I don't want to fight 5 of them on this cliff.
Seems like dangerous.
I think you tell them we'll fight the one.
Okay. And then
We fight.
we do it.
kill
The one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good
Yeah.
betrayal.
Could we?
Oh, we're not gonna betray them. We might just not do anything.
Darren's kind of like pulling on the rope to try and move like away from the cliff edge a little bit.
Tell them we'll fight.
Tell them if we do this for them. Ask to see if we could stay in their cave.
Or if they can
For a
assist
night.
us.
That's all we ask.
Okay. You see him kind of turn back. He starts talking again. It seems that their temperatures though start to rise a little bit. It's like there's something either getting lost in translation, something isn't quite coming out right, and they start to bristle and get a little bit aggressive. You hear the little one, and then like the one kind of near it to the right there starts to growl and like beat his chest. You see these like ape-like features looking really upset and angry. And I was just like, I think we should at least try and move. I think we should. The one on the back there is not a big fan of us. I think maybe we should at least get off this cliff ledge because they could literally pick us up and throw us off. I think. I don't know how you want to. I don't know how you want to move. You guys can make moves here.
We gotta move. Unfortunately, closer to another cliff. Otherwise, we're walking right at them.
I would walk. I think we should move. You see like another one of them like.
It's this guy that's
Yeah, that
beating
guy's
his
kind of
chest,
upset, and
kinda?
now the guy to the left there, or the guy to the right of him, is getting a little bit more upset. The ones that are further away from you seem to be keeping their cool a
I
little
think
bit more.
we should walk through those 3 to show them we are not
With them.
afraid
Mhm.
and with them.
It would mean them no harm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I put away my javelin.
Yeah, I never.
Okay.
I never.
Same here.
I don't
Okay.
have my weapon out.
So you guys could move each other around there how you see fit. Again, just keeping one square kind of between you, unless you decide to cut the rope.
I can't do this all. But basically, I'm just gonna go with him.
Yeah.
Just coming through here, 5 feet at a time.
Yeah.
What is that over there? The green.
That's a lake. That's the lake that kind of moves into the very back of this amphitheater. So this amphitheater stretches for another probably like kilometer, like half mile, to a rock wall, and this lake just kind of encompasses the majority of it. There's 30 to 40 feet around the whole thing, but again, the vast majority of this amphitheater is this lake.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk through there. Dairon, do we know the way? Can you ask them the way to the cave?
As you guys are kind of moving through,
Are you always leaving 5 feet?
there's always got whatever you guys want to do there.
Just do it every other one.
They start to like get more agitated. They kind of start beating their chest as you're going. You can Zephan, go ahead, roll like an insight check. if you can.
12.
12. You notice that like Dairon's pulling a little bit harder. He's feeling like he's a little bit panicked at this point. You hear him and he just kind of looks at you. He's like, I think we should cut the rope and just go. Just
Dairon,
go.
if you do that, I will shoot you myself.
You have a gun? You have a gun?
Worse.
He's going
I have a
Eldritch
magic gun.
I think we should take them. I think we should take the baby.
Relax.
Do I hear this?
You would probably hear a little bit. Yeah, his voice is carrying a little bit.
Dairon, I need you to tell me which one the leader is of this group of 5.
You want me to ask him?
Yes.
He starts to talk, gesticulate again. The rest of them start to calm down. The one kind of right to his right and in front of the baby there, is the leader. That guy. Yeah.
Put a crown on.
Is that one freaking out? Sorry.
That one is less agitated. These front 3 are the most. The one on the right is getting there, and he's the least, but still like he's kind of fighting his nature right now a little bit.
I need you to tell him that we're here to help.
Okay. He turns and starts to communicate that again.
When I do that,
What's that?
I want to try to cast Hex
Okay.
on the leader.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. What do I have to do?
Hex is the first one.
It's not the first time. No. Okay, so he has disadvantage on an ability check of my choice.
Right.
What is the ability check? Not deception.
Does he get to resist it first or no?
No, I get to choose whatever ability check he has disadvantage on.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the one that would be like a persuasion, right? Charisma.
Charisma.
Yep.
So he would have disadvantage on charisma checks.
Okay. Yeah, and there's no save for it at all. It's just
He's just disadvantaged.
he's just hex. Okay, cool. Got my pencil.
And I would do this before he starts talking to him, essentially.
Okay. Great. How lost my writing device?
No, there's a full box right here.
Oh, okay, perfect. Just want to be sure that I mark down which one is hexed. Okay.
Leader Yeti
Right.
is hexed.
So, Dairon kind of looks behind you guys. He looks at you. He turns and he begins to communicate with this thing. And what did you want him to ask him?
I need him to tell him we're here to help in a time of the essence, or whatever it is in Yeti.
Okay. So what does your hex look like when you're trying to do it all sneaky and shit?
Well, I think that there would just be a little bit of like black kind of smokiness, or like kind of like, you know, on a hot day how you see like the vibes and
Ripples,
straight,
yeah.
like the waves. It would kind of look like that, except for like a little bit black,
Yeah.
and it would go from like encompassing my body, and it would go through my hand,
Okay.
and then you would see that same kind of wavy
Okay.
thing
Yeah.
go around the target that I target.
Okay. So it is it's a visible thing, right?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
All right. So it definitely panics a couple of them. Dairon kind of feels this energy, and I rolled a few checks kind of behind the scenes here. He just kind of takes his walking staff up again, takes a step, and you see him just like activate his scythe blade and just turn, and he cuts the rope and just begins running. Yeah.
I cast command
Dairon.
halt on Dairon.
Okay. Is that, and what's the save on that?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Against
And
your
I have a 13.
Okay, he rolled a 16 total. Okay, so with that, they see this like dark energy kind of encompass their leader. Dairon whips this scythe blade out, cuts the rope, and just begins running straight on. You're gonna make me fucking move hard. I'll do it. Let's go. And he just like begins going this way.
Sorry.
He runs like 20 feet, and that's about as far as he can get on his turn. And then roll. And now everybody's got to go ahead and roll initiative. Bad. Okay.
Do you just not have a bigger Yeti back there? Is that why we're not fighting the bigger Yeti?
I don't need to answer that question. No, I rolled checks for him.
Yeah.
And he
Dairon's
fucking failed them. Okay, let's just go around the table. What'd you get, Ritz?
16.
Ritz
Same.
16.
Really?
Who has a higher dex?
Me, 5. My dex is +5.
What'd you get?
13.
13.
I'd love to lie, but I got on that 20 actually.
Actually, a 20.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay, cool.
It actually almost makes sense with the rope in order. If you guys want to make it make sense with the rope order.
What do you mean?
Good news is
He
the
goes
Yetis rolled
and
really
he goes
atrociously,
and
so they are actually acting last. So, Zephin, you are up first. As all of a sudden your hex happens, a couple in front of you start to react a little bit, and Dairon cuts the rope and just takes off, kind of towards the lake.
I'd like to hold an action, please.
Okay, what are you holding?
Misty Step.
Okay,
Oh, I can't because that's a bonus action. Fuck.
you can hold it. You can hold a bonus action.
Are you sure?
Sure. We're calling it that.
If
way.
you'll let me. All
Fuck
right.
yeah.
Well, if you'll let me, I will hold my Misty Step.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if that's all you're gonna do with your turn, like that's.
And it's for if someone kind of aggressively comes at me
Okay,
Mhm.
great.
or gets within like range to hit me.
Yeah, yeah.
Flavor if they're gonna.
If they're gonna
hit
fucking
me.
smash it. Yeah, cool. Okay.
We'll do
Do
what?
you want me to pick a spot? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it would be like kind of.
How many feet can you go?
30.
Yeah, sure. So just right towards where Dairon is heading. Okay, so you've got the Misty Step held. Ritz, you are up as all hell has broken loose, and you have 5 angry Yetis and 1 kind of screaming baby over on the left hand side. Dairon has taken off, and Zephin, you see him just prepping this magic. You can move 5 feet. You can cut the rope and try and fucking go a little further. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. I can't really move anywhere. I'm not cutting the rope right now.
Fuck.
I didn't have anything prepped. I didn't have weapons out or anything, so I'll pull weapons out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
And
I would assume that your bow is pretty well always at the ready,
yeah, and then
and your sword is with Felix.
you do have that. I have that written. I'm also gonna hold an action.
Okay.
I don't know what the fucking. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm not gonna hold it like low key. I'm just gonna straight up point an arrow at someone, and it's like if they move, then they're
Okay.
getting hit.
Yeah. At
kind
who
of thing.
and
Not the leader, like this guy maybe.
okay. Yeah. The guy who's kind of closest to you.
Frickin' bitch.
Sure. All right. Bear, you are up. You can move 5 feet. So you can attack a couple people, or you can cut the rope, try and go further. I think Zephin's movement is only 5 feet anyways because of his exhaustion. Yeah.
Really? Goes down to 5 feet.
Is it 5 feet? I don't know.
Or
is it
Cut in half.
Cut
and,
in half.
Well, halved because everything
then
is
plus halved
difficult
again.
terrain, plus halved again.
Fuck.
Actually, you-
7.5 feet or something. But whatever, 5. Yeah, 5 sounds good.
I will say that this is not difficult terrain here because this is a fairly flat piece of land.
Packed down.
Yeah, and it's packed. It's pretty
My
packed
movement's
down
still
snow.
5 feet because I chose it.
Sure, yeah. If you only want to move 5, and you're also attached by
Good
the rope,
choice.
so you can
Yeah.
again you can cut the rope, try and give yourself that extra movement, or again you do whatever you want. There, it is your turn.
I'll follow suit and just make myself as big as possible and hold an action.
Okay, what are you holding? And
I'll
on who?
hold the great axe.
Okay, just if somebody comes to attack you.
Yeah.
Okay. Felix, you're up.
I'm going to cast Bless
Okay.
on everyone but Ritza. Sorry, not everyone. Me, Bear, and Zephyr
You, Bear, and Zephyr.
are now blessed.
You guys are blessed up.
Bleh.
So 1d4
1d4 to add to your attacks and or saves.
and or saves.
Yes.
Okay. Dairon, having run, is going to. Okay. He
Going
is
up there,
going to take off. What is his speed here? Cool. All right. Dairon is going to kind of move around this way. He's going to go 10, 15, 20, 25, and he is going to use his action to grab this baby and move back 5
Good.
feet.
Secretly good.
Hmm.
Bad idea for him.
Yeah.
And then it is the
He's about
Yeti's
to die,
turns.
Ron.
We don't know how to get there anymore.
Okay, so the two Yetis.
I can
Get the
move it,
fuck
I
out
can
of the way.
move
No,
it.
it's too late.
We just don't know what you're doing.
So these two are just going to start to close around him. They are not going to attack yet. These ones are going to move to just kind of block you in, but they are going to. I need everybody
No, thank you.
to make a Constitution save for me, please.
Plus a D4, you said?
Plus a d4.
Like really good, actually.
Con save plus D4.
23.
17.
7.
22.
Sorry, what was yours total?
7.
7. Okay. You take 11 cold damage, and you are paralyzed. Paralyzed. You are incapacitated. You cannot move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dex saves. Attacks against you have advantage, and any attack that hits in melee is an automatic crit.
And you are dead.
Just say dead. Paralyzed.
Any attack that hits you, is an automatic crit.
In melee, he is paralyzed. He is
Right, because he's literally
incapacitated. There's
it's just-
nothing you can do.
Right.
So
And how
you
many
guys
cold
all
damage then?
feel
What is cold?
11. You guys all feel this like oppressive gaze come from these Yetis as they stare you down. You feel this like biting cold energy that's even somehow deeper than the extreme cold that you're already in. But the majority of you are able to shake it off, including Dairon. But you turn Ritz and see. So
Plus
roll
9 minus 5. 12 minus 5. 7.
7.
So minus 5, 7 does miss. So this, you feel this energy, and it just kind of paralyzes you for a second. You let the arrow go, and it just soars over this Yeti. You hear him start to bellow at you like this. Now they're really fucking pissed. You were holding an attack.
Yeah.
Feel free to take a
Yeah,
swing
he was
at
holding
the guy there to the left if you like.
Sure.
This one is kind of like mottled gray and white
Take
fur.
23.
23 absolutely hits. Yeah, go ahead.
He takes 9.
9 points damage.
9 points of damage.
Alright. Perfect. And you were holding your Misty Step? Or
Yeah.
you
Yeah, I guess I'll trigger.
buzzing off?
Yeah.
Yep. And you just see Zephyr disappear, turn into this mist, and just disappear behind the tree. Okay. That is all the Yetis are going to do for now. That brings us back up top to Ritz. No, to Zephyr. Apologies.
Oh, fuck me.
You held, disappeared, you turn, everything's chaos. As you turn, you see Felix fall prone, unable to move. Always Felix.
Well, we're in a bit of a pickle now.
That you are.
I am going to cast. You swung at someone, didn't you?
You did.
Which one?
The one right to his left there.
So you're in melee range.
You are.
How does that work?
Oh,
So
also,
this
the,
guy
the-
would've come
you
in.
see like the rope too just fall loose as Zephyr like basically immaterializes, dropping the rope and just.
Yeah, no, the Yeti never
disappears.
moved, right? So
Does he have
does
a
he
reach of 10
move
feet?
5 feet and drag her?
Yeah, essentially.
And drag me?
Drags you. Yep.
Powerful build, baby.
That's it. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yes. Essentially, as incapacitated, it actually does work on you. That powerful build is now in. He can pick you up and move you fucking around like an item.
No
Whoa.
problem.
Yep.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Hey.
I'm going to, as a level 5 tiefling,
Yep.
I gain the ability to cast darkness once per day, once per long rest.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Is it centered on you?
No.
Okay.
It's centered on my party.
Okay. So where are you putting it?
It's a 15-foot cube,
Yep.
and based on the rope,
Yep.
it's about,
Yeah. You'd be okay.
yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Sure. Yeah. Yep.
And people with dark vision can't see through
Cannot
it.
see through it. But
So
they
you're saying
can't
it's
see you.
here? Like
Yeah.
Oh,
Where
it's
where are
centered
you
on
centering it at right now?
So 15-foot cube, so I would put it like right here.
I don't
So
have a marker.
it's like,
I don't have a marker. Do you have
There
a
might be
marker
one
real quick?
in the
In here? Oh shit, there is. Cool. We'll do green darkness. So you are.
15 feet and this.
Yeah, it would be here,
That's
right?
it would be 3 squares by 3 squares.
3 by
right?
3. That's
Yeah.
it. So
I
where
would-
do you want it?
I would center it right here, so it would be like this, that 3, that 3.
Here.
So maybe, yeah, Felix
There.
might be
Yeah.
a foot in it, or like
Yeah.
kind of right
There
there.
you go.
but
He's on the edge of it.
Yeah.
Perfect. You guys can move yourselves
Enough
there.
where no one can see through it.
I don't know.
Nobody can see through it. All of a sudden,
Is that where we
Ritz,
were?
the lights just go out. It is black. And normally your elven eyes would adjust and you'd be able to see through, or see very well in the dark, but all of a sudden you cannot see an inch in front of your face. Bear, like right in front of you, you hear this Yeti like just confused as hell what just happened as you just disappear into nothingness. Felix, you're all of a sudden like the field is just obscured directly in front of you. You can see down this cliffside, kind of where Zephan is, where the Yeti is, and you can see the edge of the cliff. That is all you can see. Okay, that changes the field a little bit.
And then I'm going to move somewhere.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Can I do? Fuck me. Okay, I'm gonna Misty Step again
Okay.
to right around that. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
Pop
I'm
in
gonna
there.
run in the darkness as well. If
Okay.
that's alright?
Yeah. You guys are in the dark.
And I'm going to say, stay still.
Oh! This voice comes out of the darkness at you. Sounds a lot like Zephan, but you can't be sure.
I go, Dad?
Can you see through your own darkness or no? No,
Whoa,
nothing. Nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
That's okay.
Okay.
So they move into level 2 slots.
Interesting. Cool. And that is all, that's just about all you can do. Ritz, you are up as you are enveloped in darkness. Can't see anything. Nothing makes sense. You hear the Yetis, but you see nothing. And then Zephan, you hear it whisper sweet nothings
Is
into your ear.
Felix in? I don't know.
Felix is right on the edge of the darkness, but you don't
I
know.
don't know that.
You have no idea. The lights just went out. Lights are out.
Instead of darkness, blindness.
blind.
Yeah.
That's how to think of it.
Yeah.
I literally don't know what to do because I want to do something with Felix, but I don't know where the fuck he is.
So step out.
I think you have an idea of where he is. He's connected
it's
to you
still
by
on a
rope.
rope.
Oh, right.
It's true. Yeah, you'd be
Can I
able to
fucking
kind of
yank? Can I yank the rope to try and pull Felix closer to me?
into the darkness.
It's gonna be heavy as fuck, but
No, I mean it's rope. It's not like it's chain. You can pull on it. I mean, if he wants to step into the darkness, it would just be on his turn.
I'm
So.
paralyzed.
he's
She's-
paralyzed.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
that's
she's
right.
asking.
Yeah, it'd be a strength check.
But you could like follow the rope.
That's I guess.
It's a strength
yeah,
check
I
if
guess
you
I'm
want-
gonna
if
It's
you
float
either
want
you're
back on
coming
the
out
rope
or
and
Yeah. If you
Pull
want, if you
Felix
want
in.
to roll the strength check, you
that's
can.
what I'm gonna try and do.
Sure, let's do it. I'd love that.
That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Yeah, I'm sorry to make this complicated.
No, I did not
Didn't
get
have
it. It's a
anything else
3.
to do.
A 3, yeah. So
That's a
you kind of reach this rope. You try and
Like,
dig those
I
feet
think
in, and
we're
you
gonna
yank.
fucking
It's
kidnap
just it's
someone.
not it's not moving. You can move. You can try and move if you want, but you don't really have any idea where to go.
I can't move. I'm not gonna move. I'm staying connected.
You're staying connected.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. In
You're
my
just
zone.
gonna stay in the dark. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Bear, you are up. Again, lights are out on you, big fella, but you do feel Zephyr just like materialize kind of right behind you.
And you
I don't know if you like
said
reach out and touch them. Just
No, I
to be
would have
like,
walked into it. So yeah.
yeah. So you probably just feel like Zephyr's hand on your shoulder. I'm right here, big fella.
In your words, where you said "stay still," right?
It's up to you. You don't know what's going on. This is all I had. Like honestly, it was just I should have done it the first round, but yeah.
In game, I would probably stay still. Although I want to fucking hit that Yeti.
Do it. Fuck it.
It would be a disadvantage because
Boogie,
you are
boogie,
blind.
boogie.
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Boo.
However, I could attack recklessly, which should cancel that out.
Basically.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna rage,
Okay.
and then
Hell yeah. And just attack from the
recklessly.
dark.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
That's the
Dynamite. Yeah. So you roll a
definition of
disadvantage, but you
reckless
roll it
attack right
at
there.
it. Yeah. So it cancels out.
The bless is down. Bless is no longer, or is it
No,
still
bless
going?
is still on.
Bless is still
Bless
up,
is
right?
still going.
Concentration.
Okay.
Isn't
Is
it?
it concentration?
It's a concentration.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you drop
Oh.
concentration on
That's what I'm
automatically?
wondering. Yeah.
That's what I'm
Incapacitated.
asking.
Creature it can't take actions or reactions. It doesn't say anything about it, but I would assume that yes, you would drop concentration if you are fucking. You are.
No roll
Yeah.
for it? I'll let
I
that
mean,
be
you're
your call.
you're just
But
incapacitated.
his body's incapacitated. He
I
can
thought I was-
That's
I thought I was just
true. You're
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
You
Not
can still think
incapacitated.
when you're paralyzed.
Incapacitated. Can't
What's it? What's
can't move or
paralyzed?
speak. Automatically fails strength and dex. Attack rolls against have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a.
To me, it doesn't
Yeah,
sound like anything
your
in there.
eyes are still open. You still have your cognizance. It doesn't say. It's not like your intelligence drops to
Okay,
fucking 1 or
yeah.
anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say you would still be able to concentrate.
Okay.
Yep.
It's totally DM's call.
Yeah, I'm
Still
okay with that for
blessed
sure.
up.
You blessed up.
Okay. First attack. 18.
18 hits.
Nice. It's going to be a 15.
15 points.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing again.
Okay.
Swing. Oh, baby, it's like 22.
Yeah, you hit.
26.
You hit. Yeah.
And that's 17.
17. Holy shit.
Let's go.
You have butchered this thing. It's still alive, but you're just like you see nothing. You just take your axe, scream into nothingness, and just you just like you feel it connect, and you feel the viscera kind of being thrown from your blade, but you can't see exactly the damage that you're doing. But are you moving at all, or are you're staying in the dark?
I would imagine I'm just staying in the dark. Can't see anything. I'm just going to stay put.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Felix, you are up. At the end of your turn, you can try and make the save.
The end of my turn?
Yes. So you're just rolling to get out.
That's the end of it.
Right.
Yeah. So you just can't take any action.
15.
Yep.
18.
That's
plus
that's
whatever.
success.
Yeah,
You kind of
Yay.
shake the effect
Thank
off.
God.
You're still paralyzed, but it takes you that full 6 seconds to
no
go.
movement.
No
nothing,
movement.
right?
Nothing.
Yeah.
You are done your
What does
turn.
the darkness look like from outside the darkness?
Cube of
Just a cube of black. Just inky blackness.
Shadow.
Yeah. Okay, so Dairon, out there kind of alone in the wilderness, holding this baby Yeti.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
We need
We need him
Panicked.
now.
He just panicked.
Do we?
He just panicked.
He
Just
the
kidnap
hell, yeah.
someone.
He knows the way, though.
He just
the
panicked.
only one that knows the way up.
He's gonna get us killed.
You definitely
Also
hear
that.
him like over the snow. You hear him trying to like scream out in Yeti. He has noticed kind of what's gone on here. Fuck, what's he gonna do? We're gonna roll to see what he does. Okay,
What did you roll at?
he is going
What
to.
does that mean?
He might try to sewer us here. That's the issue. This fucker.
He is going to.
That's why everyone dies at this mountain.
You guys
Piece of
actually,
shit.
you
This guy
guys,
just gives.
you guys don't see what he does because you're all in darkness. So
Correct.
I'm gonna leave it for now. Actually,
Star Trek.
this is what the last thing that you saw.
Sure.
So that is what
Cool.
that is it.
Cool.
The Yeti's turn now. What are they gonna do?
Don't tell us.
He's gonna
You
get
don't leave it there.
advantage.
Leave it. Unless they attack us, don't
Unless
tell
you,
us.
the claw hits
Unless
fucking
it's
don't
bear.
tell us.
darkness.
Yeah.
Or we can hear something or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guess
I mean,
sound
you
still
hear,
comes
you
through.
definitely hear them. You hear them kind of going back and forth. You hear Dairon kind of further in the distance, just kind of screaming in Yeti. But so far, that is it.
Okay.
Bear, though, you do have. They would have advantage, so this is a straight attack on you, right?
Advantage.
It
Oh,
would
because
be-
you reckless.
because he reckless,
yes,
but
I'm in the
because he's in the
dark.
dark, it
You're right.
cancels.
Yeah,
That's right.
So he's just going to attack you twice with his claws.
No, I just wasn't sure. Thank God.
One is a 22 and one is a 9, so I would assume one hits.
One hits. Yeah.
Okay, so you take
This is what she wants.
you
my
take
socks.
9 slashing damage, which would get reduced down to 4, and
super chew.
3 cold damage because of your mountain build gets cut, I think, as well, right? You take half resistance to cold,
yeah.
so you only take 1 cold damage.
So 5.
Yeah,
Huge
so this
hit.
claw kind of just rakes into the dark. You feel the nails just like scratch across your bare chest.
Bare
Bare
chest.
chest.
Your bare chest. I said that wrong. Your bare chest.
No, you mean his bare
Your
chest.
bare chest.
And that also, as he like rakes it, you hear kind of a more excited bark from the one that just hit you, but you don't know exactly what happened. So that brings us back up top, Zephyr.
I would like to pull on Bear as hard as I can to try to pull him back deeper into the darkness.
Okay. Are you willing? Are you willing to let that happen?
You'd feel like it's probably like I imagine I'm like this, but you
Yeah,
really
you're
feel
just like
this.
yanking him.
I'm in rage right now, so I'm gonna
You are.
guess I
Okay.
really don't
You probably don't want to.
respond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the hex dropped on this guy, by the way,
Hex is gone. Okay.
Yeah. because it's concentration,
Okay.
and so is darkness. I think. No, it's not. I'm alive. Yes, it is. It is concentration.
Okay.
That was a roller coaster.
Just so you know.
that was a roller coaster. What else are you gonna do? That's a free action. Just he didn't do anything. That's no different than
No, I
you.
want to like use my action to try to pull.
You want to.
I want to strength.
You want a
contest
strength
Bear.
contest
Yeah.
with him. You're in a strength contest, but you get advantage because you are
Advantage on rage,
you
yeah.
are raging.
Good luck.
Ready?
No.
22.
Yeah, no, me too.
Rad.
Hold on, wait. Oh yeah, it's minus. So 12.
So you guys don't see it, but you definitely hear Zephyr like.
Bear's
hear-
like, fuck you.
You hear nothing from Bear. You hear absolutely nothing from Bear at all.
Fuck off.
Help me.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Fuck you.
That's your action. Bonus action.
That's my action. I'm going to then use my movement,
Okay.
and I'm going to go waddle to the back, if that's all right,
Just gonna
because
kind
I
of
would have noticed that Felix
Creep your way
was
back
not
there.
in there,
Yep. You could creep
and I'm
your
going
way.
to reach my hand out
Okay.
of the darkness.
Yep. And you just
So
see
you'd
like
be full on
you literally
right
just
there.
see this like hand just reach out from this black cube. Zephyr's just like,
Felix, help, or Felix, come here.
Indy.
That was the chair. Anyway, yeah, keep going.
Felix,
Sorry.
come here.
It's not my turn.
That's it. Exactly.
It's not my
That's
turn.
what he says. Okay, perfect.
Ritz, you're up in the darkness.
I don't know why, but I have to
You hear
wait
all these
6
noises
seconds.
happening around you. You hear the
God's
Yetis
rules.
calling.
Weird
You
thing
hear,
for me. I don't
you
know.
hear Dairon calling. You hear Felix or Zephyr just kind of zipping around. Bear kind of screaming out, and then you hear him say, "Felix into the dark."
And I only, because I imagine because I knew where I centered it that
Yeah.
I would have a decent
You have a
idea.
fair
of where-
idea. Yeah.
That's me explaining it. Sorry.
You're also only
Um,
moving like 5 feet at
yeah.
a time, so.
So when you walked across there, did you step over our rope
Sure.
in the darkness, or did you stumble?
Great point.
That's
Yeah,
a
let's
great point.
let's make that a
Because
dex.
I-
Let's make that a dex check for sure to see if you.
Because
Who are you working with? The DM?
No, it's a great call.
Too.
It's a
No,
great
because-
call.
Like 20.
Dex check.
Yeah, just a
because
dex
I'm
check.
like,
11.
how does this none
11,
of us.
11 is fine. 11 is
Okay,
fine.
because I'm like, how
He
are
literally
none of us
just-
fucking falling into each
he
other?
literally
and
just
shit?
feels it.
Technically,
Well, he's
you and
not-
him have 5 feet of rope between you,
Between
but
you,
really,
yeah.
I'm not there, so it would be more.
No,
It'd be 10
I
feet.
was
No,
always
you're
behind
not
Bear.
right.
You were in
You were in
front of
front.
him. So there's
Yeah.
just 5 feet of loose rope hanging in front of Bear.
Bear,
Because there's like
right.
a knot that's basically separating
Right,
those 5-foot
okay,
sections.
Yeah.
So Bear's just got 5 feet of rope laying
Right.
out.
So
Okay,
us
you're in the
3
back.
are the only ones connected right now.
You 3 are connected, but so Zephyr
That's
like
right.
feels as he pulls Bear, he then like climbs. He had his hands
Also,
on the rope
Zephyrin's
anyways, and
probably
just
so short, he
climbs
just went
over
right
it.
underneath it.
I'm like 6 foot, dude.
Are you?
Zephyr's
Yeah.
a big boy.
I
Zephyr's
didn't
Zephyr's-
picture
you
you
think
at
I'm a
6
no?
We're
foot.
all
Zephyr's a
tall.
tall
We're
boy.
I thought
all
you were
like
like-
tall.
Zephyr's a
4
tall boy.
feet.
We're all
You're all
tall.
you're all tall and hot.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're all
yeah,
tall.
yeah.
Okay.
But also,
What's
when I
that?
ran in the darkness, I'd probably feel the fucking rope.
Well, you were just pulling on it. You were just pulling on it.
I was just wondering
Trying to
because
pull
I
Bear
wanted to have like if I had some idea of
Don't
where
worry,
we
I'll
were
screw
going.
you over. Don't worry.
Okay, now that I hear Zephyr fucking over here and then
and then
over
and
there.
then,
like
you hear
to
and then you
move-
hear him speak. You hear
I'd
him
like
go
to
up.
move the darkness, if I could.
You'd like to move through darkness?
No, I'd like to move the darkness, so it's more like
You-
the 15 foot is here.
Okay,
I'm just
I don't know
kidding.
if you
No,
can do
I
that with
slice
this.
the rope and
It's too
fuck
bad.
you,
Okay,
Zephyr.
good.
I just want to ask Zephyr what's his fucking plan here. Like, what's the plan?
To hide,
That's it?
yes. Do you have a better idea?
No.
We don't have to do this.
I'm gonna fucking. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
'Kay.
I'm gonna scrunch down, and
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking
You're
mask
scrunched in the dark.
myself into the snow,
You're already in darkness,
so that if the dog,
If-
but if it lifts,
darkness
then
lifts-
I'm masked in the snow.
so you're just digging a hole for yourself right now.
Well, I don't know. I
Literally.
can. Yeah,
Hell yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
That's my plan.
Sounds great. Let's roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you advantage because you're currently in the dark, so they don't know that you're doing this.
Then I don't know I'm digging. Yeah, I'm
They
not
don't know that
digging right
you're
in
digging
front
a
of them.
fucking hole. Yeah.
Would that be more survival though?
No, because
stealth
she's
check.
trying to hide.
Okay.
She's trying to hide. I understand the argument for it, though. I do understand the argument for it.
Okay, that one's a 14.
Yeah.
14, 19.
Okay, great. As far as you know, you're pretty damn well hidden.
Okay.
You think? I mean, there is a rope coming out of the snow attached to somebody, but
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
That's hilarious.
okay. So that's your
That's my
action.
plan.
That's your action is to hide. Cool.
Rope going in.
All right. This is going a different way than I thought it would. Bear, you are up in the dark. You just got pulled on by Zephyr. Then you hear these digging sounds behind you. behind you.
I'm still in a rage, so I'm just gonna swing.
Yeah, reckless or
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Reckless for sure.
Yep. What did you get?
It's gonna be 22.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead, roll your damage.
Please kill this bitch. 11.
11. Okay, you hear it call out. You are in complete darkness. You have no idea whether it's alive or dead.
I hear it call out.
Yeah, you hear it roar.
Like
You hear
an
like
owl.
sense for like.
you
do I
feel
hear
like
a
you made a
fall?
really
Do
you
I
made
hear
you made a really good impact, but this is happening like that. So you
I'm
like
swinging
bury
again.
your fucking
Yeah.
you bury your axe in it. You hear it go oh, and
Right.
then if you're attacking again, you can attack again.
Yeah, I swing again.
Cool.
It's 1926.
Okay, yeah, that would hit.
Great year.
Yeah.
And that's a 16.
So that first one again, you just like swing blind, you hit like this, what feels like you're cutting a tree down, and then you pull it out, you swing again, and you go kind of right through. There's nothing there.
Mm.
Okay?
Cool.
All right. And are you moving at all? Are you doing anything else? You can move. You're pretty well on the edge of your leash unless you
Yeah.
want to move closer to Ritz.
No, I'll stay put.
Okay. Perfect. Felix, you are up.
I cut my rope.
Okay, your rope is cut. You have freedom of movement.
I see his hand and I say, "I'll be in a sec."
Okay. So just so you know, that's rough terrain there. You can move through it, no problem, but it is
Yeah.
double movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
That's 10.
10.
Yep.
15,
Yep.
20.
Yep.
And I want to do some perception, I guess, of
Okay.
what's around the cube.
Great.
You said you cut the rope?
I cut my
His,
rope.
his
Okay,
rope,
sorry.
his rope is cut, so he is free. You see a giant heaping pile of dead Yeti right in front of Bear.
Cool.
And you see this situation kind of continuing in status quo. He's starting to back up over this lake. It seems to be frozen over, but go ahead and roll a perception check for me, if you will.
15 plus -1 is 14.
It's
I
no
always
problem.
add my
As you
perception.
look kind of out
Plus
towards the rocky
-1.
wall of the amphitheater,
Yeah.
you notice that the snow and ice on the lake gradually kind of deteriorates, and you see some steam kind of coming off the lake. closer to the wall. But that's still like 400, 450 feet. You still can't see kind of these two guys from where you are.
No, for sure.
In fact, even the one that you should be able to see, you can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one more step out this way, just so I can't see him.
So you can see like the edge of him. It seemed that they had both moved. Well, you don't know what that one's done, but this one's kind of moved like in here.
I see like a hand.
You see basically his little hand. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And by
Just
little I
have
mean
to check.
fucking huge, meaty Yeti hand.
Just have to check on command. What the range is on command.
Okay.
And
You're probably in
60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're good.
How far is he from me? Is that 60 feet? 35,
Yeah,
40.
he's probably there. I would say you're there. It's close. If we had an actual measure, that would be something we could measure, but I don't.
Okay. If you're giving it to me, I'm going to try again
Okay.
to cast command
On Dairon.
on Dairon,
Okay.
and
And
it
again,
is
what's the
going to
save?
be grovel.
Okay. What's the save?
13 again,
Uh,
and wisdom.
Wisdom. Just makes it 13. 9 plus 4, 13.
All right, he doesn't do anything,
He does not.
and then I dip into
But-
the shadow.
With your 14 as well, when you like cast it on him, you see his eyes like look up at you, just like wild. You can tell he's just like
Not him.
he's just bugging out. Like he's just lost fucking control.
That is fine.
Okay, is that it?
That is it.
And you are in the darkness.
And then I dip into the darkness.
Okay, cool. So what happens next? You would not see anyways because it's Dairon's turn. Dairon does his thing. The
I'm
Yeti's.
gonna explain one Yeti's dead.
Yeah.
I just give a little.
Little fist bump in the
No
dark.
one sees it though, so.
Yeah. You can celebrate bigger without embarrassing yourself because it's dark. So you want to go crazy? You want to do like some dumb dance? You know, like you're singing in the car by yourself or something. You can do that. Okay. So the Yetis do
Can
not.
I ask, how long does this last? This darkness.
She doesn't like when we try and take it and then she will fucks
Up to 10 minutes. Up to 10
I would say that as a whisper, of course.
Yeah. So you guys do not see the Yetis. You don't see Dairon. There is no attack on the dark. Zephyr, it's your turn. Go ahead and roll perception for me first.
Ooh, okay.
Let's do that.
Disadvantage or am I good?
No, this would not be disadvantaged because this is not a sight-based check.
16.
Okay, you can still hear off in the distance, further away. You can hear
When
Dairon
you
kind
take
of.
away one of your senses, all your others are heightened. It's
So
advantage.
advantage.
I would say that we don't play by the Daredevil rules in this
Come on.
in this
Right
universe.
now, 17.
Oh, okay. I'll give you the 16,
Okay.
but we'll round it up to 16 and a half,
Okay, perfect.
which gets rounded,
Daredevil
which gets
rules.
rounded down, I think. So
It's D&D gets rounded out.
yeah, D&D gets rounded down, so it's 16. But you also hear like just large creatures like sniffing at the air and then kind of grunting, kind of back and forth. That's what you got.
Okay. I'm just gonna say they can't see us in this darkness, but obviously they can smell us. I'm up for any ideas that anyone has.
We can run out the way I just came in. There was nothing in front of us.
We're stuck
We
in
can
the
run. Or
Mm.
we stand and fight.
Ritz is just talking from a small
I
pile of
you
snow.
kind of go.
It's like buried down. You just see her face. You can't see anything, but that's probably what happened.
Right.
All right, I'd like to hold my actione.
Okay.
It's gonna be an Eldritch. Wait, can I do that? No, I can't. Can I do that?
You can hold an action and
But does
concentrate
that-
at the same
I
time.
can't.
You can.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
allowing that? Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But then it would,
yeah.
it would drop for you to use
No,
it, right?
It wouldn't drop the concentration. They're two separate actions. Your concentration and your action are two separate.
Right,
things.
because you could technically have
That's
a
it.
concentration spell.
Yeah, and
And
cast a spell at the same time. So holding
I'm
an
good
action,
with it.
concentrating,
Yeah.
it's
That's
no problem.
Still attacking.
Okay, so what I would do is...
Currently,
if I
Bear and
heard-
Ritz are still attached by a rope. The
Mhm.
other two of you have freedom of movement.
I would, if I heard Felix's voice from this side, I would walk towards it,
Yep.
like this,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
until
You
I
reach
felt
out.
him.
You touch the cold
I
of
cut
his
his arms
of
off.
his steel. You touch the cold of his steel
Grabs finger
his
right
steel
here.
armor.
This is, and I'm just gonna say, this is the corner to get out of the darkness. And then,
It pushes you out as a prank.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Idiot.
Huge
Yeah.
prank.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Then the Yeti's mauling you
Turns
to
out
death.
would
it
like
was actually
to-
the cliff.
For the sake of it, as my action, just hold Eldritch Blast, just in
Okay.
case something comes in.
Okay.
No. I'll hold it in case something appears in front of me.
Okay. All right.
I'm in front of you.
All right.
In case darkness falls.
In case darkness falls off for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it could happen. It could happen.
Because even if they entered,
they're
I
creeping
wouldn't
around
be able
and
to
you're-
know they
no.
entered. Like, you know what I
Nope,
mean?
that's
So,
it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Ritz, you are up, buried in the snow.
So that's
You
the
are hidden.
entrance, but you can still
I need
go
someone to.
out.
You can
Bear,
go out
Absolutely
anywhere.
go out.
I need
Yeah, yeah.
Bear. Can you cut
pop
the
in and
rope?
You can cut
I
it
need-
with an arrowhead.
Can I cut it with an arrowhead?
You can give it a shot. Do you not carry a dagger with you? Like a small dagger?
Uh-uh.
I would assume that everybody has a
I have
dagger
my
on
shimmer
them.
dart.
Try and whip it.
What do
I
you
can
have?
Whip
Whip
it.
it.
Whip the rope.
What do you got?
Shake.
What do you got? What can you use to
I
cut
have a
it?
longbow. I have a crossbow.
You have arrows.
Okay.
I have a no. I don't have my shimmer. He's got my
You don't
shimmer.
have your
You just
scimitar.
have
And I have a
arrowheads.
whip.
Arrowheads.
Yeah, I would use an arrowhead to try and just like snap at it. It's an action for you, so it's going to cost you your action, but you can cut that rope with an arrowhead.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Yeah, you whip one out of your quiver.
Okay.
From under
What
the
are you
snow.
rolling for?
Yeah.
Did I get to do it? Did I? I didn't have to roll for that. Well,
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
kinda
rope does have like an AC. What'd you roll?
I can't
It
decide
actually
if that's
does.
cocked or
No.
not. Not?
Rope
You
has
think
an
you're
AC.
calling that flat? Okay, 16 plus
Okay.
whatever.
16.
You want to give me an arrow?
16. Yeah.
My
no,
hand.
that hits. That hits. Go ahead, roll that. Go ahead, roll your damage.
On the rope?
Yeah. Hell yeah. See if you get through this round, or if it's going to take one more round for you.
9.
Not yet. You get through it in one.
Barely.
This actually has AC on
That's
for
crazy.
rope right there.
I believe it.
It's awesome.
I didn't
Everything
have
has
to,
an
'cause I didn't
AC.
start
Everything has an
questioning
AC.
stuff like that.
Sure.
Yeah. So you managed to cut through it.
I did?
You cut through it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Takes 6 seconds of good like ha 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 ha. Yeah, but you did it.
That's it. That's all I can do.
You're just laying in cold snow.
I'll get up.
Okay.
I'll
You're
get up.
you're standing
Failed-
up.
Failed plan. Failed plan. Fine. I'm ready.
Successful plan if the darkness dropped, but the darkness stayed. Dust that snow off. Nobody saw you do it. No problem.
Just like
You didn't even look like you buried yourself in the snow. You're good. Yeah. Okay. That's it. You moving anywhere? You
I'm gonna like I'm gonna center myself and
just kind of move around in the dark.
maybe
Yeah.
feel Zephyr and
Yep.
stop there. Kind
Okay.
Of thing.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna say barrier. We're
Bear, you
disconnected.
are up.
We're disconnected.
Disconnected. I would assume that I remembered there being a Yeti here, a Yeti there, a Yeti there.
You don't know exactly where they are. You knew that they were
Right.
over there, but this
I'm
was
just-
when
Felix
darkness
told
went
us
up
that-
about 20, 30 seconds ago.
Right.
Yeah, and
Was
Felix
there?
did tell you that there was one there still.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a step out.
Okay,
Boop.
Towards
right towards them. Yeah, you pop out and you see 2 Yetis directly in front of you. They are kind of surprised. They're like looking at each other and then looking at you. And now that the 2 see you, they are locked onto you.
And
You
I
also
come
see
in
out
with-
to your left
Yep.
another cube of darkness, centered like right there, basically.
Another cube.
Yes.
Pardon?
Yep.
Interesting.
But with
Um,
the Yetis.
You see the 2 Yetis like looking at that one.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I come out with the great axe. Whoosha!
Yep.
Right overhead. I'm
Yeah.
gonna recklessly attack.
Recklessly attack away.
This motherfucker. 20.
20 hits.
And it's gonna be 11.
11 damage.
The second one is
Oh, not
crit.
Natural 20?
Crit baby.
Fuck me. All right.
And that will be.
Fuck you.
Oh no.
Why is that a thing?
Wow.
Yeah,
I've
we-
never got a 1 on that.
That's
Okay.
pretty shit.
2 plus 6.
That's 8 still.
8 damage. All right.
And then I use the rest of my movement.
I don't think that's ever happened to us because it's something that I've thought about. Okay, if
A
you
1 damage
if you
on a
step out, he
crit?
is going to attack you with an opportunity attack. And this one,
Why?
this one over here.
If I disengage.
If you step away from him, yeah, you step out of that 5 foot radius, then he's going to smash you.
Okay, but I'm going to disengage back into
No,
the
she's,
darkness.
she can't. She's
He
sucking
still
on
gets
it.
to attack you as you disappear.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Plus, this would be, I mean, and this would be at advantage, right? Because you recklessly attacked him.
Yep.
It's an 18,
She's not sleeping.
18 plus that hits. Yeah.
That's for sure.
Okay.
So that she's not
So we've
sleeping.
got 9 slashing damage down to
There's, like,
4,
fabric in it.
and 4 cold damage down to 2, as he just rakes you again with the claw and then disappears into darkness. You hear them scream out. These other 2 Yetis, you hear these like confused sounds coming from them, and that brings us to Felix. You are up. As you just hear Bear like go out, raw, smash into this Yeti, and then the Yeti claws him back. You hear Bear call out in pain a little bit, steps back into the darkness. You report back.
Do I what?
I would assume you'd be like, they're fucking right there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
tell them where they are, and
Yeah.
also, do I have enough time to tell them about the other
Yeah.
The
You can.
darkness?
I mean, you see what you see.
guys? I think Dairon is also in darkness. I don't know how. Just so you know.
If they're both on that side, we can escape out the back. I don't know how much running will help us.
Felix, your action.
So when you're last and you hold an action, does that do anything?
If
Or
you
no, you
hold an
can't hold
action,
movement,
the
right?
entire round happens, and then you would just drop that action.
What?
Fuck, I just got a fucking idea. God damn it. Fuck me. I am off my game today.
I'm going to.
Put them in darkness.
Well, I have no more spells, so that doesn't matter. I'm going to go out and try and hit the ones there was doing.
Okay, yeah, you get your vision back. You look to your left, you see another cube of darkness.
Yeah.
40 feet from where last you saw Dairon, there is now a cube of darkness and 2 Yetis kind of looking at it, confused.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack this guy though.
Okay, yeah, that's the one that's already hurt from, hurt pretty good from Bear, so go ahead, take your rip.
18 plus
Yes,
16.
yeah.
Let's go. And there's a d6. 5. That's a hit. Just straight up 5.
Straight up 5 damage?
5 damage. You
Okay.
brother.
Perfect. Do you multi-attack yet or no?
That's next round.
Yeah, man.
Loser, dude.
Huge loser.
Oh my god, I totally forgot I've had extra attack this whole time.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you haven't really taken attacks, so you're alright.
I don't think you get
You only
tapped
took
yet,
you only
either.
took the one, and it was a reaction.
But
so
on
you
the
actually,
rope, no, to be fair, on the rope.
Oh yeah. Could've.
yeah, but she cut through it in one,
Yeah.
so you could have extra
But I
attacked
could
the
have
rope.
done something else after the route.
Just
You
fucking
could have done
stab
that,
it.
yeah, you could have. You actually could have.
So.
You could have. That's one waste, yeah, I guess.
How did I even really know the rope was cut? You know what I mean? I could have kept going.
Yeah, so you did. You used your extra attack, but you're just like, oh, and then you pull the rope, and you're like, oh, I can move. I can actually, I'm cut loose.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, that one's hurt. Are you moving anywhere? Or are you just like bearing down?
No, I'm gonna hold here.
Okay.
And we'll see what
You're gonna hold the line.
see what the people do.
Perfect. So it's Dairon's turn now. It's at that point, Felix, that you see about 50, 60 feet kind of running through the lake. It's still like the frozen part is Dairon with this baby. And he's just kind of out of sight. The Yetis are just looking at this darkness and haven't even noticed him just like sprinting away. Just sprinting the fuck away. So he's a good 100 feet away from you at this point.
What
With
is
that
it?
baby Yeti. He's got that baby Yeti in his arm, just under
Like-
his arm,
It's not
Baby
actually
Groot
baby
for a
yet.
second.
just sprinting around with it.
Ow.
Alright? You're just kind of holding.
It's just the goblin that we.
That's just a baby goblin.
Is it?
The
Look like
Yetis
baby
are
Groot
going
things.
to go. I'm going to see if the Yetis know. Those two Yetis notice Dairon. Neither of them do. And then the one is
course.
going to attack you.
Mhm.
He's going to, first of all, use his chilling gaze on you, because this is not the one that used it on you.
Showing go.
So you need to make your, make a con save for me.
8.
8. So once again, you take 3d6.
I am
And you are
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
I'm gonna die
7.
now. Again.
9 cold damage, and you are paralyzed. And now he's going to claw attack you while you are down, and that's going to be an automatic crit. 18 plus 4 takes it to 22, but you can't use your
Yes, you can.
reaction.
Come on.
26 plus 4.
No, it's 19.
Well, your
AC's 19.
AC's 19, and
So I
your
can't use reaction.
yeah. 3. So it's 6 plus 4, so you take 10 damage on the first claw. Oof. And 16 damage with the second claw.
I'm
Ooh.
unconscious.
Okay.
The bless is gone.
Bless disappears. Felix, as this Yeti just turns at you, you feel that cold seeping into you again.
Yeah, we can't go back and say I used my bless because it was on me too. But even like 8 and then roll a d4, I wouldn't be able to make the save anyway, right?
No, it's 13.
Yeah, I thought so.
So yeah, you feel this cold like just go through this metal armor of yours deep into your bones. You feel it and you seize up, and then these two claws just come. One just like catches your neck where your armor isn't guarding you. It takes like a chunk of flesh out of you. The other one just comes through the side, like finds kind of the seam in the side of your armor and punctures you, and you start to bleed out. He is down and in some serious pain. Is the other one going to do anything? Yeah, he is. They want food, so you're gonna be their meal. So he's just gonna move like past this guy and pick you up, and he's gonna start moving back this way. Cool. He's going to start walking back. He just like hucks you over his shoulder.
We could hear this in general. We
How do
don't
you
know
hear
exact-
someone picking
No,
up?
I don't know exactly what's happening, but we heard
Well,
a
you
Yeti,
hear-
like
You hear this like racket, and this like you hear Felix just as he gets like clapped by this fucking Yeti, and then you would hear the Yeti kind of move, and the clang of metal plate over his shoulder, and then him trudging back through the snow. Oh shit! Yeah. Also, he doesn't notice Dairon still, even though he's walking that way. Okay, that is the Yetis. That guy's gonna turn around and start walking kind of with them. They got their meal. You're enough to feed them for now. Zephyr. You're
Yeah,
up.
so what I was gonna do,
Yeah.
if we just waited, I was gonna, well, I need to ask, when can I drop concentration on darkness?
On your turn, whenever you want. It's a free
Whenever
action.
I want?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
but
a free
if
action.
I were to hold it, like
Yeah.
for instance, if I were to hold Eldritch Blast, actually I guess
You're basically concentrating on this as a free action. At any
Essentially, I
point,
would've-
you can drop
yeah.
it while still doing whatever the fuck you want to
so
do.
like what I wanted to do was, because my assumption's that there's 2 Yetis right there,
Yep.
I would have told everyone I'm gonna drop the darkness and we attack at the same time.
Okay.
That's what I want. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I just want to know when I could drop that. Like, could I
So you
get
would
people
hold-
to ready their actions
basically-
and then do it?
Yeah, so you would
Right.
hold your action, the trigger being dropping your darkness,
Right.
and then you would just wait to do that until they have
Right.
their
That's
turns.
kind of okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, your action would be to wait until Bear has had his turn, because I assume you
Yeah.
know that he took off, and that's it. You would just wait until they have their stuff ready.
Right. But if I hear, do I hear 2 sets of foot? Do I hear 2 Yetis going away?
Let's see how good your perception is. We'll see if you can kind of figure out how many are.
Because I just drop it right away and then just effectively.
Right.
12.
No, you hear them. You hear them moving away. You,
Okay.
you don't know if it's one or both. There's still racket kind of over
Okay.
there with the Yetis
Fair.
chirping at each other and.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'd probably wait.
Fuck, this Yetis are rolling bad on noticing him. I just gave the second one the opportunity to see him and they fucking didn't either.
I would say, let me know when you're ready, and I'll drop the darkness,
Okay.
and then hold Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Perfect. So you're holding Eldritch
And
Blast.
it would be for the first Yeti I see.
Okay. Excellent.
I'll follow. Whatever point. Do we know where the fucking
So
Yetis
it's bear.
are?
I mean, it's
First
it's
Yeti
Ritz
I see.
first, yeah.
Yeah,
So
first Yeti I see. I'll.
just holding
Yeah.
the action for
Yeah.
waiting for the darkness to drop is the trigger, right?
Yeah.
And then it's bear as well. What are you doing? You just sprinting out?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay. So he does not heed you.
Yeah,
Bear's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, I'm fucking pissed and I am rolling. So you just take off, you step out of the darkness and you see the two Yetis walking away with one of them with Felix over his shoulder, kind of a small trail of blood running behind him. So first though, as you sprint, that would be your trigger to kind of drop it, and then you can Eldritch Blast
I'm
either
gonna
one of
do
those two.
even odd
Sure.
on a D4.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Even. So
Sure.
the left one.
Yep. Hit him. That's the one that's hurt too. Oh no, it's not.
Fuck me.
That's the one that's fine. What'd you
It's
do?
not good.
What'd you
No,
do?
I don't think. I rolled a 3, so it's probably not gonna hit. 3
3 plus.
plus 3,
You
so
get-
6 plus 4, so 10.
10 does not hit. No. I was like, if you get Allison bonus, that'll hit. Okay, so yeah, that darkness drops. You actually notice you're like facing the wrong way, and you're like, oh shit! You just fire that Eldritch Blast off. Allison, roll your attack as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, we'll do. I didn't call it, so.
Yeah, straight roll. Which one you were hitting?
Math. 14.
Sure. It's
Whatever
either
the
one of those
first
two.
one. Yeah. Do you want me to do the
Sure.
same
Do
thing?
the same thing.
Odd,
So
Okay. Yeah.
right?
And what was the
So,
total?
14.
That hits. Yeah.
11 damage on that one.
Okay. So
And then
that
I'll-
one is the one.
I'm just gonna at the same guy.
That one was the one that was hit. So sorry, you said 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you allowed to hold an attack and extra attack?
No.
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 Okay.
No, it's kind of one attack. It's a reaction
Okay.
more than anything. So you're just, you just take that.
'Kay.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I'm gonna call it 1 for now, but we'll look into it for next time. I would assume that it's just a one. It's a one-off.
I was wondering
I'm
that
treating it
earlier
like a
when you were
reaction,
holding
but
it.
it's a held action. I
Sure.
don't know if they should be treated the same way. For now, I'm gonna grant just one attack because it
Sure.
feels like it's just a quick.
Yeah,
And
reaction
you're off.
thing.
So you see this thing fly, and it hits the one that's already hurt. Kind of hits him under the ribs, and he stops and he turns and he just like growls this like
Right.
big nasty growl at you and continues to
I
walk.
believe when you hold an action, it actually uses your reaction slot to perform.
That's
that
what I would
action.
think too, but I'm not
Right.
sure.
Not
I'm
an
pretty sure.
action
I'm
slot.
pretty-
So
What do you
extra
got as extra
attack
attack?
says you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
But that's a reaction that she's using, not an attack.
I would need to know held action.
She's
That's
hold-
the thing
that's-
that I'm that's
And I don't.
She's holding
that's
an
not in the
attack, but
player's
when you
handbook.
release it, it's
That should be.
using the
Held
reaction.
action?
Held actions.
Should be,
I thought
should be,
that's
should be.
sort of a homebrewy thing.
No, held actions is a rule.
Maybe in the DMs.
So if you hold your action, it uses
Yeah.
your reaction slot
That's what
to
I would figure.
release that.
Yeah,
so
that's what I would
it's
think.
not an attack action that you're
Right.
actually taking. You're taking a
You're
reaction.
taking that reaction.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not
I don't
not
know.
grabbing my bow, shooting the arrow, taking the shot.
No, you're
I'm
literally
just
holding
it
and
and going
waiting and then-
and that's
You're
it.
using
That's
your
there.
reaction
Yeah.
for
Right. That's what I would. That's what I would.
That's
think.
how I
That's
think.
that triggers the actual.
right.
We can-
You're waiting for a specific.
We can
event.
reevaluate anyways.
But yeah.
Okay. So.
I
that-
see both sides.
Yeah.
regardless.
Me too.
Yeah.
So you hit the one
all
again. Just
blurry.
turns around, kind of snarls at you angrily, but continues to march away with his bloody. There you are up. My
I'm gonna
friend.
go for a hit. I got
Yeah.
40 feet of movement, so I'm assuming I'm good.
40 feet. Yep.
Okay. I'll
The one
break
that's
the
hurt. Yeah.
attack, the
So
hurt
he
guy.
snarls, turns, and then sees you coming, and then he goes, oh, "Fuck," or whatever they say in Yeti. Yeah.
20.
Hits.
5.
Yeah. Holy fuck, man.
That's a 12. Sorry, 14.
14.
14.
He is on the cusp of death. This
Nice.
one.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Yeah.
Kiss him.
Hit him again. Kiss him.
Jesus Christ.
18.
The
plus
dice are
7.
on fuego for him.
And 16, baby.
16 total?
16 total.
Yeah. So you just like one cut, just like hit him in the hamstring. He like drops down to one knee. You just bring it right over top, smash it into his skull. One of the horns literally like, falls off his head as you just cleave his fucking skull. Okay, so that one's dead.
Dare you, bitch.
Oh boy, Felix, you are up, but you are incapacitated, or you're unconscious, so I need a death save.
14.
Success. Good shit. Dairon is up. He continues to run.
Like he's like way like
He's off. He's definitely off the map. He's off the map. Who's out there right now?
running on ice though.
And the ice is getting thinner as he heads towards the it. Now it is kind of as you get closer, the water
Like the
obviously
baby
gets
Yeti.
warmer.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's going to be making saves against the cold there necessarily, but it's just he's running on thin ice. He's just fucking running on thin ice right now.
It's a little too on the nose, Adam.
Yeah, it is. You're right. This isn't well thought out. That's 2 on the nose. That's 2 on the fucking nose. Okay. The Yetis are all going to roll perception first to see if they see Dairon. Holy fuck. None of them still see him. The one makes sense because he's got Felix over his
They
shoulder.
kind of look like they're saying, woo!
Bear, I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution save for me, please.
Where's this guy?
Save.
Con save.
Natty 20, baby. Plus
Whoa.
5.
So you are fine, but he is still going to attack you.
You bitch.
He's going to attack you with his claw. Natural 20, baby. Fuck you. 6 times 12 plus 4 is 16. Cut down to 6. Or cut down to 8, pardon me. And
I'll
then
take the 6.
2 cut down to 1 cold damage.
Sorry,
Cut
give
down
me
to
that.
none.
Cut down to 1. Half. Half.
But he's half because he's enraged, and then half because he's resistant.
Oh, he gets
to
half times
force.
2 because of the cold. Yeah, you actually take
That's
0.
a thing?
You take
Oh shit. Okay.
you take 0 damage. I'm sure there's a minimum of 1,
So
but
it's
like
just 8, right?
Well, yeah.
that's just 8.
Just 8.
8 slashing
It probably
damage,
is.
and then he's going to attack you again with the claw.
Oh shit. Okay. Hold on. So.
And it's an 11 plus 4, 15. Does that hit you?
Yep.
Okay. There's 1, so 5 cut down to 2, and 5 cut down to 2, cut down to 1. Terrific. I literally
I just think that's fine.
I can only get 1 cold damage on him.
just think
Even
it's
if I get a
funny.
6, then it's 6 cut down to 3, cut down to 1.
Sorry. Total there was 6. 5 and 1.
5 and 1. Yeah.
That's just funny.
Holy shit. Okay, so you got 3 healthy Yeti on the field. Both of these two are still like really scratching their heads now, looking at this cube of darkness. Like, is this permanent? Does this just live here now? Is my baby in there? Is that a hole into nothingness? Really contemplating existence, kind of, as they watch the universe fold in on itself in front of them. Really, really confused.
That's really their pose right now. Like I can see it.
Really, really confused. And this bear, like, also as a free action, he is just going to drop Felix's corpse, like, right behind him. And then just kind of square up with you.
She's been eating.
Ooh.
I'm jesting.
Oh, you want to fight, eh?
Oh, he's pissed. Yeah, this guy is fucking angry. You've got him angry.
beside each other.
He's still
Fair,
he's
sir.
still healthy. So
You're in melee.
yeah. Zephyr, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that guy.
Eldritch blast away.
Jesus Christ, holy shit. What did I say last time? 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 4. Yeah, so 11.
11 does not hit.
Ooh.
Oh, I have 2 of those though now. Forgot about that.
Oh, you get 2 at level 5 or level 4.
Eldritch Blast is
Yeah.
5th level, I get 2 beams.
Yeah.
Nice.
11 plus 3.
Have you put everything into Warlock, bro? I thought you multi-class.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it goes with your character.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
5th level,
shit.
it's 2 beams.
Oh my god.
Because then it would be completely fucking useless.
Yeah.
Late
Yeah.
game. Or even now. So 14 plus 18. 18 hit.
18 hits. Yeah.
It's a D10. I haven't, have we not played in a while? I'm stupid. 10 damage.
10 damage. Roll that fucking max on me.
No, it wasn't.
Oh no?
No,
Oh
I'm
no,
a
because you get an
D10.
addition. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, that energy just like blasts kind of right over top of Bear's head, strikes this thing square in the chest, and just lets out this huge roar, which actually gets the attention of the other two
And then
Yeti.
would I see Felix on the ground?
He's behind the Yeti and Bear. Again, let's roll that perception. Let's see how much you see.
Indeed.
13.
Yeah, I would say that's enough for sure.
Okay.
You watched him just kind of fucking drop him right off his shoulder. Go for it.
And I'd like to use my.
Your healing light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting it, eh?
Yeah. So Felix, you return to consciousness. Still though,
Sneak attack damage.
6.
still paralyzed.
6 health.
6 health, but you are on the ground, paralyzed.
Is this guy right here?
Wait a second.
That guy's dead. Yeah. Yes. Yes, that guy's right there.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
My character's really annoying.
Ritz. Your character's annoying to DM for sure. You're just like, I can't really. It's tough. I'm like, I gotta like.
Especially with Misty stuff, I'm just like, you can't get away.
That's why like smart characters though are like, yeah, fuck, you're gonna have a target on your back, which is great. So when I face somebody that's actually like intelligent and not just monsters, they're just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna kill you in like one shot, you're dead. Rich.
You're dead. I'm gonna hide behind dead body
Cool. Yeah.
because I didn't realize the dead body was there. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I would have done that last
Yeah.
time.
You just crouch behind that fucking Yeti.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
You're gonna ping that bitch. Yeah. Hit him
ping that
twice.
bitch. 15 plus 9,
Yep.
and then that's 6 damage on that one.
Okay.
And same guy, 13 plus 9.
Hits.
Max damage, 12 on
12.
that one.
12. Okay. That's
Because
a
the
healthy
thing,
little
the past
round.
5 times I've done that, I've not done a good job. So
Play the math, dude. You got it. That's still big. He's down to like half his health. It's like these 2 arrows just hit him both in the chest. Now he's pissed. Now he's feeling it.
With your arrows?
yeah, but I'm saving it for
There.
in case we run into anything.
Alright.
You are up.
In case we run into anything.
Reckless.
5 Yetis?
Anything
No.
important.
Yeah.
That's crit, baby.
Natural fucking 20 there, you
That's
some
another-
bitch, you.
Crit, baby. That's a fucking
Max
max, baby. That's
crit.
24, that's 30.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
30.
Your
What
rolls
the
have been
fuck?
You get it. You
Insane.
definitely get a how do you
What
want to do
the
this on
fuck
this
is
guy.
happening?
How do you
Dirty,
have to
dude.
take that guy out?
I don't think he's rolled less than an 18 on any of his turns yet.
No, I know
That's
it's 6.
insane.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, how do you kill that?
Okay, I'm never blessing you again.
I'm gonna kill this Yeti.
How do you want to kill this
That's a
Yeti?
great fucking question. I think I'm going
Go
to
Mortal Kombat on it.
Mm-hmm.
just fucking finish him. I think I'm gonna
Down the
just
spine.
swipe one of his horns off.
Okay.
He kind of like does a little tumble.
Yeah.
Catch him with
No.
my left hand. And
Yeah.
fucking stab him in the eye.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Uh,
Yeah, 100% you do.
That's so
Yeah, and I'd say like even for flavor, so you just like underhand that fucking horn right off his head. You catch it and just jump on top of him, driving it into his fucking eye, and you're just laying on top of him. And Felix is just paralyzed, like. But you saw it.
I try so hard to be like.
The thumb won't move.
You just push yourself off the fucking Yeti.
The thumb
Yeah,
won't move.
that was cool as hell. Fucking
Wait, I
knock
don't
that
like.
bitch over.
If he died, the one that put it on me,
No, because you're just paralyzed. It doesn't matter.
It's
It's
not
not
a
concentration.
yeah, it's not a
Wow.
concentration ability. It's just you
These fucking rolls, dude. I gotta buy a lottery ticket.
knock that bitch over. He's out. Felix, go ahead though. You can roll your save. Yeah. Put parry on
18.
top of that bitch.
Of course,
okay.
now I hit. My
Yeah, you come back. You can give him a thumbs up
I'm
though.
gonna
now.
stand up and just
Nice work, bro.
thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Well, you're still on the
Fair.
ground because it's at the end
Well,
of your turn, so you're still laying down. Yeah, but you're able to like. Oh.
I'm finally not rigid anymore.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Do you think Garrett will
okay.
ever get to play D&D?
I think he will at some point.
No.
One day.
You will at some
No.
point. Felix, you make your save. You're up. Dairon is
Not until I'm allowed my
Fucking
disengage
wrong.
action, because that's the only reason I stood out there. Because I was
Right,
like,
because you can't
I
disengage.
can't disengage yet.
Yeah.
So that's 2 levels from now.
So
Fuck
you guys, I mean, it's like
Taking
far
extra
off in the
attack first.
distance, but I just rolled natural 20 on
Which
the
is worth it,
perception
too.
check for Dairon. So he actually notices the ice is like getting thin. He kind of like stops and just starts to kind of circumnavigate, realizing that the Yeti have turned their backs on him and are now looking at you guys. He's just going to continue to push further away.
What the fuck you going there, Ron?
He's just moving kind of towards the back of the amphitheater.
I'm gonna kill him.
This one
Um,
might have to really not. He
Okay,
might be
the
gone for
two
good.
Yetis. One of them is going
Ooh,
to.
getting drunk.
You've already succeeded against one of them. Okay, so Bear and Bear and Felix.
No.
Yep. Go ahead and make those saves for me, if you will, please.
It's a con, right?
Who's doing
Hey, a
that?
16 this time.
That is a
job.
success.
17.
19.
And
Let's
you
go.
both have a success. Jesus
Fuck yeah.
Christ. But they are still going to
24.
run over to you
19 again.
and start to claw you.
Quit clawing me.
30. And this one, I don't know if you can reach. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He can get Bear. Okay, cool. One is going to get advantage on 2 attacks against you.
If he beats a 6, or 19 is my AC.
So 19.
Well, I can react.
You
Yeah.
can react.
You can from the ground? Yeah, fuck it, yeah. And then he's gonna attack you again, so you've used it. And yeah, so he like fucking sprints over, just drives his arms into the ground like an ape, and just like drumps down, and you manage to just pick your shield up off the ground after you give your thumbs up, just slams into your shield, doing no damage. This guy is going to attack you. You were still reckless, right?
Still reckless, still
Okay,
raging.
so he gets advantage on you twice.
Yeah.
That's a 13 plus 4 and a natural 20. Okay. Let's do the 13 plus 4 first.
Yeah.
5 plus 4, 9 down to 4. 4 down to 2, down to 1 cold. 5. And this one, though, is doubled up, so I can do 2 cold damage here. No, I can actually do more than that, I think. 5, 10. 10 plus 4, 14 down to 7. And then I roll a 1 on the cold damage. So you take nothing from that, even with it, even with double.
It's just 7.
So 7 on the second one, yeah. Yep. As he just runs over to you, slams into you as you're on top of his fucking friend there. Okay, Zephin, you are up, sir.
That's ridiculous. Okay, I'd like to
Yeah, it's insane.
Eldritch
Are you at
Blast.
least close to death?
No.
Oh,
Eldritch Blast.
Jesus.
The one standing over
I should have.
Felix.
Fuck! I almost killed him with the assassin woman. I should have just killed him. Should have ended it.
Yeah.
14 plus 17.
Hits.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah.
Okay. D10. Which one's the D10? Okay. That's 9 damage.
Okay. Okay. Against which one? One.
It would be this one.
The back one there.
Yeah. And then I'll shoot him again.
Sorry, how much was it?
9.
9. Okay. And
And
hit.
then it's 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. So you whip these 2 Eldritch Blasts into him. Obviously, they're starting to get a little nervous. You can tell. Ritz, you are up. This one looks panicked as you hit him with these 2 blasts.
I'm gonna go at the one over Felix is what you were just
Okay.
saying? Yeah. 18.
18 hits.
5 damage on that one.
Okay.
Second one, I'll do this guy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna sharpshooter on that one.
Sharpshooter that bitch.
No, see, every fucking time I've literally rolled a 3 every time.
Okay, but that's your roll. That's not the thing. That's not the sharpshooter. That's not the sharpshooter's fault. That's
It's
your
a
dice's
3,
fault.
It's a 7, so
7 does not hit.
yeah.
7 does
It's
not
just
hit.
bad vibes for some reason.
Bad vibes, but sharpshooter is sharpshooter.
I
It's
know, that's
fucking
bad
dope.
vibes. But then it feels like a waste because that would have hit probably. 9, 12,
12 wouldn't hit.
whatever.
Nah, whatever.
But even if you have 2 turns and you hit it once,
It's odd. It's
That's what I
worth
did.
it.
So
Yeah.
much more
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
the first.
it's so worth it.
Absolutely.
It might even be
Are
like
you moving or are
3
you just
then.
staying hidden behind this dead
I'm
Yeti?
behind the
One every
Yeti.
two.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
hide
hiding
behind the
behind the
dead
Yeti.
Cool. Bear. You are on top of this fucking Yeti corpse as this other one has torn into you from the side.
Sweet. I'm fighting him on top of the corpse.
You're on the corpse right now, yeah.
I'll
You can
recklessly
feel
attack.
this gelatin kind of fat of this Yeti. What did you
26.
Yeah,
Dude,
fucking
you rolled
yeah.
a 19 again.
We need to get him the crit on me.
13.
That's so
13 damage.
13 damage.
Is that great weapon?
No, you can soup up
2,
your
19
specific weapon.
19
I'm
again?
26.
Are you going advantage on your second ones too?
Yeah, reckless.
The reckless only is on your first
No.
attack.
You have to declare it on your first attack, I believe.
Yeah, as far as
And
I
then
know.
it's good.
Because then,
I was
because the
just
thing
reading
is,
it
like
was only
after,
on your first attack.
but after that, everybody gets advantage on you. I don't know if that would be balanced if you only got it on the first one.
He might be right. When you make your first attack on your turn,
Yeah,
you can decide to attack recklessly.
yeah,
Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attacks using rolls.
that's
using
it. No, you're
strength
fine. You're good.
during this turn, but attack
During this
rolls
turn.
During the
against
turn.
you have advantage until your
When you
next
make your
turn.
first attack on your turn,
You
can
declare it,
to
but
attack
you
it.
get it
decide.
for that turn.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
can
Says
decide it.
declaring
yeah.
this
During
gives
this
you
turn.
advantage.
If you
on
really
your
only
turn.
got if you only got advantage on one attack and then the whole field gets advantage
It's
on you
not
for the
worth
whole
You
it.
can't
round, it
turn
would
your-
not be worth
Right,
it.
so you can't
You
turn
can't
your
turn it off.
second
Right.
one on.
You have to do it your
You
first
have
one.
to
Right.
do your
first.
Yeah,
Do it
Yes,
exactly.
yeah, that makes sense.
Because you
Right.
think about it, he's just coming in like guns blazing. He's not going to go crazy and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
second one you can't turn it off, and then you
Yeah.
can't not do it, and then do it on your
Yeah.
second one either.
That's
So
The key word there is
yeah.
for your turn.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yep,
That's it.
okay.
Hit me up, man. That fucking
Oh.
damage.
Oh,
on
I
my
saw
second.
12. It's 10.
Still 10
So
is
one thing
fucking.
you haven't rolled well on your damage. Other
You
than
did get the
one.
max.
You
You
got the
got that
max,
max
yeah,
damage
like-
on the crit, which was
like,
fucking huge.
Fuck, it would have been.
That was
If
huge.
you're rolling like above
This guy got
average on
30
damage,
points of
man,
damage.
And he still almost
Christ.
took off half the suit's
Yeah.
health in one round of attacking. Like,
Crazy though.
barbarians are pretty cool.
18, 19, 20.
Okay, yeah, you bury your axe into him twice as you're both just like attacking each other like wild fucking animals at this point. You're moving anywhere as you just like try and keep your balance on this Yeti corpse or what?
No, we're engaged. We'll
Okay, stick
Oh,
around.
stay the course.
That's congratulations.
She
Weird way to
said
get
yes.
engaged on a Yeti corpse.
Sorry.
He
Deanna.
said yes.
He might have, yeah.
Yeah.
He said yes.
I think at this point, Steph would say yes to me, even if it was on a Yeti corpse.
Why?
If I if I asked her,
Yeah,
I was
you're
like,
too
dude,
deep. You're
It's a
in too
fucking
deep
Yeti
now.
corpse.
Yeah.
I know it's a Yeti corpse.
She'd
I'm
be
sorry.
like, fuck, fine.
Fine, I guess.
D&D's everything in your life.
Not exactly how I would have seen it on a Yeti corpse, but like I'll do it. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
You should
You
do
ruin-
that. You should
ruin
put a
everything.
ring on a little Yeti like this.
A
and
little
just be
Yeti.
like,
Yeah, that would go
That'd
really
go
well.
over well, yeah.
That would go super, super well for me. Felix,
I
you are
didn't think
up.
you'd do this
I
quite yet.
stand up.
Ew.
Stand up. Stand
I
up.
do
Ew.
stand up.
Okay, stand up.
Comedy.
That's a throwback.
You stand up, and this bitch
How,
is right on top.
yeah,
of you.
how weak does he look? Is he looking as fresh as a daisy?
No,
What's
they're
up
both
with him?
looking pretty sore. They're both looking pretty sore.
Right.
Yeah. Between Ritza and Zephin, you got a couple good shots in on that far one.
Mm-hmm.
His, like, you see the fur is, like, singed from where the Eldritch Blast hit him. He's got an arrow sticking out of his chest. So he's not looking great by any means. He's still looking okay, though.
Right, but he's not within bear hitting range either, right?
He
So
Bear is pretty engaged with this.
wouldn't
other guy
get
right now.
sneak attack on the guy I'm at.
Things are pretty serious.
Things are pretty serious.
I think I'm just going to do lay on hands for myself.
Okay. And now that both of these guys have hit you with their chilling gauge, you can't get hit again. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna lay on hands everything I got into me, which is 20 points.
Okay.
So 26.
All right. So you were up.
Lay on hands.
Everything I got.
Oh, lay those hands all over
The
myself.
Yeti's like, huh?
It's just this, white glowing light from that thing wrapped around
Yeah,
me.
it is a
Fucking
light.
That's it.
You
And
see
I
that-
just
you
kind
see
of
that
like
energy
shoot it
kind
on
of-
myself.
You see this energy like seep into the
I just
armor.
shake weight essentially onto myself.
With my mouth closed.
Yeah.
Of course. We're not
And I
monsters.
swallow.
As
Like
any
a good boy.
As any good person should. Okay. Dairon is gone. Yetis
I'm
are
standing.
up.
Like
So they are. All right. These
That
guys.
run.
First
I
one.
hate diarrhea.
First one on Felix. 8 plus 4 is 12. And second one is 9 plus 4 is 13 on Bear. We've got a 15 plus 9, or 15 plus 4 and 15 plus 4. So those two would hit you, right?
Yeah.
I like melee
Okay,
stuff.
we've got
Doesn't really hit.
Son of a bitch.
6 plus 4, so 10. 10 down to 5.
Yeah.
And then fucking 3 down to 1 down to nothing. And
Fuck. If
The
this guy
second
turns
one
into a werewolf,
is-
I'm fucking pissed.
4 plus 4, 8. So that's 4. And 3 down to 2 down to nothing.
So
That's
now
how Alex
mine,
rolling.
I'm
It was
gonna-
his turn.
Stone's endurance.
Of course, yeah, cool. Hopefully you
I
get a 1.
get back 13 health.
Awesome.
Sorry, I don't get back 13 health. I just don't
You
get
just
hit from
you
that.
just
yeah.
reduce the
Sorry.
damage.
This is like
Uh,
literally your fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
it's going so well for
Right,
me.
Like,
and he's
it's
standing
wild.
on a Yeti.
Yeah.
Also, though, seeing how things are going, they are going to take off. They're going to run because they ultimately want to.
Opportunity,
They ultimately want to live. So they are just going to start. They're going to disengage, and
I'm attacking.
that's fine.
I'm attacking.
You're attacking
You
too.
can
I'm
do that.
attacking as well, and
Yeah.
if I hit him, his movement goes to 0 due to my sentinel.
You just did that?
Do your
You took
sentinel?
Sentinel?
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's before we move anybody, go ahead. That hits, yeah. Cool. So he doesn't take. He doesn't
Yay
move at
me!
all.
I know I'm
Took
useful for
Sentinel.
something.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Adam, you're
And
so-
max
Oh,
damage.
max damage. So what's that? 9. Oh, okay. So
Did I
that
have
guy,
advantage on him? Or
that guy is
sneak
hurt.
attack?
No, you wouldn't get sneak attack because he's just fucking taken off.
Well, I didn't know if he turned his back to me.
Well, yeah, but he was engaged with you, and he's
Yeah.
just like, I'm gonna.
I'm just trying to do anything in this
I'm gonna
battle
go.
right now.
And Barry, you can go ahead and roll your.
Literally
I just
looking
wanna
at
touch my
attack.
That's your
dice.
attack opportunity.
Can
I
you
go right
direct
for
your
something.
attack on,
Yep. That's fine.
on our ready or active?
Shit.
Turns out it's up to the DM.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
So-
guy gets a 1, and then on the other one gets a 14. Like, can't miss.
That's been your worst.
Guy can't
roll.
miss. Yeah.
Alright,
Nice, 14.
and then that's only
But
a
the
7.
damage, I'm telling you.
Sorry,
what?
9. Sorry.
9 damage?
9, yeah, 9.
Okay. They have though 40 feet of movement and 40 feet of climbing. So he is
Guys, the
going to-
microphone's called a Yeti mic.
Hit it!
Adam!
That's the biggest. That's the
That's
giant.
the
Yeti.
giant Yeti!
No.
Holy shit.
No.
He's going to.
Go to the mother.
No, yeah, he's just gonna take off this way. He's running. He's 40 feet away from
He
you.
falls through the lake.
He's 40 feet away. Now he's kind of skirting around, but he's 40 feet away from there, and he's like 30 feet basically from you.
I'm going.
So they're not on the lake?
They're skirting the edge. This
Okay,
guy's
okay.
skirting the
The,
edge.
That's good to
the
know.
lake stopped right
Lake-
here,
okay,
just on
okay,
his
okay.
map.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It continues more this way.
No, it's good
but
to know.
That way there's like a 10 foot.
Because I was
wall.
going to shoot under their feet, is why.
Yeah, yeah. So that guy is
Okay,
fucking
so
taking
they're
off, and the one guy
So I was
is
gonna use my
stuck
spell
there.
Dissipate Water.
Of course. And
There
then
is something
you
like that.
also,
I know there is.
as a free action, you just hear one go, please, please,
In English?
in common. Yeah,
In English?
it's actually
No,
common,
in
just
French.
Just for our Mandarin guests, we don't want to just. It's not English. It's common.
I didn't know that they spoke fucking common.
You did not. So you just hear the one that got like frozen in place as you like just reach, like basically cut his Achilles. It's just like, oh fuck. And he goes, please, no. And that is it for their turn. What a fucking waste of a turn. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Sentinel sucks.
Yo, that was crazy. Zephin, you are up. You're at the back there. Bear is just like on top of a Yeti corpse.
I literally rolled to see if I heard that. Like to
Yeah.
find out if I heard that. And I was going to do like, if it was below 10, no.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 20. So I did hear that.
Oh, he yelled it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
he got it was a pained cry.
What a waste of a natural 20. Okay. I will.
Seriously though,
Yeah.
honestly.
Well, fuck me. I will take my movement, which is halved because I'm
Cold.
exhausted.
Yes, that's right. So you
I
can move
have
15 feet.
15.
Yeah.
And I guess I will just say. Why didn't you speak earlier? Stupid. I'll just say, we never came here to hurt you.
Okay. All right.
Don't know what that does.
Okay, Ritz, what are you doing?
I'll just chime in and say, like, why should we spare you? Like, what can you do for us at this point?
Okay. Bear, you running up and attacking, or are you just kind of staying mounted on this fucking corpse like a boss?
No, I'm running after the fucker who went 40 feet.
Okay.
Can you make it?
You can.
Okay.
You have 40 feet movement.
Sure do.
You can catch the guy out front. Yeah.
Okay. jump off. I run.
Yep.
I'm gonna stab him.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, the first battle. 12.
12 just hits. Yeah, just hits.
So your 3s would have hit.
14.
I know, he was lying.
I lied. Yeah.
He didn't want to give away what their actual
14.
DC
14, and then
or AC is.
19.
Yeah.
Right.
If you like
So
club
it's
this
not
one in the
always
back,
Plus
15.
it's half logical.
15 damage.
Yeah, well, he's an actor.
And
So
He's an
you
actor.
like
He's an
sprint
actor.
past this one that's begging
Holy
for
shit.
its life,
No.
and you just like jump,
Yes.
slam your axe between this
Because
thing's
then I'm
shoulder
just
blades. It like
useless. What if I
stumbles
just
and
roll
falls
low?
over. You wrench it
What if
out
you
and
roll
just
high?
smash it into his skull, killing this
Dealing one
second
extra
to last
10
one.
one time versus
That's
a
4,
potential
baby.
12 over and over and over again.
You got this, bear.
Why would it be
Yeah.
12?
Because I can, my
Yeah,
max
but
damage is still
then it
12.
would be plus 12 plus 10.
Okay, never mind. We're not having this conversation right now. Everyone, shut up.
Math.
No.
I don't shut up. I say, Bear, you keep going, man. You got this, buddy.
Yeah, so he like slams
Just
into
kill
it.
fucking Yeti again.
Yeah,
Just killed the
that's
Yeti.
why I yelled number 4.
That's 4.
4.
Felix, it's your turn. As the Yeti begs for its life after watching its other friend get cut down in front of it.
Holy fuck, this poor guy.
Do what you want.
See if he answers.
It just says,
I want him to.
"Please, I just want baby."
Oh.
I roll
I take the
I
2
roll
horns
and
off
if
his friend. Put
over a 12.
No, this is your choice.
He
Don't
dies.
fucking leave it to the die. This is your choice. You're
Barrett.
choosing to kill
Okay.
this
Now
thing.
you tell the
He
story.
just
Let him
want
do
baby.
it.
You're
He just
choosing
want
to
baby.
kill this thing.
Let him do
Yeah,
it.
He
if
just
I
want
hit him.
baby.
They're not supposed. The dice aren't supposed to make your
He
decisions.
just want baby.
Do it.
You just want
No,
baby.
yeah, I'm
You just
kidding.
want baby.
I'm
just
going
want
for it,
baby.
but I don't hit him. That's a 9.
I just want baby.
Okay.
I take my attack.
Did you do the
Yeah.
old sword like beside his face?
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Well, I assume you
Ooh.
attacked him.
No, it was a full attack.
Oh, okay.
So he kind of just like
Oh,
puts-
you.
as
Yeah, I was swinging.
as like you cut him down. He's
No, I
basically
sliced
on
throat,
one
but-
knee. He
I thought it
turns
was to
towards you.
decide whether you're
You
gonna
just
hit
take another swing at him. He
I
just
don't
kind of
really
like
do that.
defensively knocks your arm aside.
Mhm.
But that is his. That's it for you. Are you moving anywhere?
No, I'm keeping him that way.
Okay. And the Yeti just like as he's like bleeding out all over the place, he just like he catches his breath as like blood trickles from him. He goes, "This my home. This my home. You take my baby. You take my baby. Kill my family. Please, leave me by my baby. He's bringing him towards Big Yeti. We just want my baby." He doesn't attack. He's begging for his life.
I swung.
I mean,
So you guys know where
th-
I'm at.
this. You are out of combat. If you decide to execute it, that is your decision to make. But he is at this point at your mercy. He lays down. He's got like one knee on the ground. His Achilles is cut. He's bleeding from the ankle. He's like resting his hands, just kind of holding his body weight up as he begs for his life for you guys.
So just confirm, he just said that he's taking him towards the big Yeti
He did.
across the
Where-
lake. Is like
where
big
is the
Yeti's
cave?
that way.
Where's
Um,
the hole?
You see him kind of glance up towards again the back of the amphitheater.
I look at Bear and say, "Do what must be done."
We don't have what's his dick anymore. We need something that understands the mountains.
Don't we know where he was going?
He took my baby.
He's going towards the bigger.
Why would
Yeti.
he take your baby to the big Yeti?
He didn't know.
He has no answer. He can't answer for why Dairon is doing anything. Last anybody saw, Zephin saw that he looked really panicked. You guys disappeared into the darkness, came out. There was another cube of darkness 40 feet away from you,
Right.
and then he was taking off across the lake.
It looked like Dairon was running in terror. I don't think he knows where he's running towards or what he's running towards.
I think we have to go after him.
I think we need a place to stay. Big hole. I'm cold.
You see the Yeti kind of perk up. Goes, my cave warm. My cave warm.
How far is your cave from here?
He pointed over.
Yeah, he pointed out. It's from there. It's
Fuck
about.
was I?
It's like I don't know. It literally just said it. Just said
Really,
it.
like, yeah.
It's
Okay.
like maybe half a mile out. It's just across this lake, and then 40 feet, kind of at the back of the amphitheater, and that's where he says it is.
I take the rope that we had and I tie his hands behind his back.
Okay.
I say, take us there.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume like between kind of the 4 pieces of rope, you can craft them together and tie them around his. You're like bounding his arms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you bound his arms kind of behind him. These guys move like a little bit like gorillas, and you cut his ankle out from under him, so he's like basically falling over as he's walking, trying to lead you. He's like dragging himself on one foot as like his 2 biggest walking limbs are his arms, and you've kind of tied those up. So he's moving really slow. Just
His speed only drops to 0 for the rest of his turn. Just so you know.
Okay.
It's not like I actually always incapacitate people. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
But I mean, the combat was through anyways.
Yep.
He was very dead. But yeah, keep
I just that like
Turn it
ever
upside
again.
down,
That's
yeah.
what I mean. I'm like, fuck.
keep.
I don't want you thinking that's what Sentinel
No,
is.
keep it on. No, the beauty with Sentinel is that you can continuously
Continue to
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent.
that's why
Excellent.
Sentinel is so sick.
No.
So yeah, like it's really
Very-
slow going. It would probably take you like a couple hours if you wanted to keep going,
Right.
but he does like you see him just like dejected. Like he looks back as you guys continue along the lake shore. He looks back and sees all of the remainder of his family dead, despite like half of them already being killed by this larger Yeti apparently earlier. It's apparently down to him and this baby.
Untie him. He's no threat to us. Hello.
I just turn to him and say, you need your arms to walk?
Yes.
I just grab him and I say, don't try anything. And I cut it.
He like brings his arms down, kind of falls forward, catches himself, and you see him start to kind of walk along the ground like an ape. He's got his 2 fists kind of closed in front of him. Starts to move that way.
I'd like to go up to him.
Yeah.
I'd like to put my hand on his back.
Okay.
And just say, he never came with the intention of hurting you or your family. And then I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. How much do you get back?
I think it's a D8 plus something, but I'm not sure.
1d8 plus.
Plus
I know
mine.
mine's charisma.
Charisma, yeah.
I think Kieran's the same.
So 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Where's my fucking...
He just again kind of puts his head down. He turns and goes, "Thank you. Your friend, liar. He's not a good guy."
Seems as though we were deceived.
What did he say to you?
He said that you were threats, him included. Said you guys needed to get by and were ready to kill if it came down to it.
Didn't lie that much.
No, but he didn't say we'll fight with them.
That man doesn't speak for us.
Okay. Just want baby. That's the last one left. Me and baby.
You guys
Take us
continue
to your
along
cave.
the lake shore.
Yeah.
It takes you a good like because the snow is like not as heavy up on this plateau and it's mostly flat ground, you can traverse it pretty easily. As you get closer, you realize that this wall, the immensity of the size kind of the peak of this mountain really shows itself as you get closer to it. You realize to get up this wall, which you were told it would be another 3 days or so, that holds up. But as you are moving along this right side, you do see kind of along your right a way that you might be able to begin scrambling up to get there. But you stay kind of down at this base level and make your way around towards the back of the lake. As you get there, for the first time in 4 or 5 days, you feel warmth as the water radiates heat. Whatever this lake is, it's probably fed from an underground spring that, again, it bites through the cold, and you begin to feel a little bit reinvigorated by it. The snow kind of disappears as you get to the very back wall, and you can see it just before you get there. Kind of in the center, there's a small stream that leads into this dark cavern.
As we're walking over, I'm talking to Bear, and I'm just gonna say, we might want to scavenge one of their bodies for more rations for food. I don't know if it's appropriate to be eating it in front of this yet.
Yeah.
But
We'll
I
say
also don't know if they
This conversation happened, I guess, before you left, right?
like
I was gonna say we're
Yeah.
pretty.
no. We left. We
Okay,
left
okay.
the bodies and
Okay,
we're
okay. So this conversation
halfway
you
across
guys
the lake or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just like thinking back about it and saying, I don't know how they work. They might be desperate enough to eat their own, but I know we need those. We need that meat. We might have to take a run back out there
Yeah, I'm willing to
before
do that.
night.
Let's get the others to the cave and then we can maybe come back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. So yeah, as you get there, you get to the mouth of the cavern, and you hear from within it, just kind of echoing around through the tunnel.
Kill the bird and eat it.
Parrot.
What's that?
Is that a parrot?
Parrots. Go ahead, roll history to see if parrots live in this.
I asked
part
the
of the world.
Yeti how many babies are here.
Could be a parrot.
How many babies are here?
3.
Yeah, no, you don't know if parrots are here. Could be a
I don't even
parrot.
know what
Could
it
be a
sounds like.
parrot.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what a parrot is.
He looks at you and he just goes, just one.
Your baby got away from Dairon? Or is Dairon in here?
No, he has a baby in the cave.
Oh, that's a.
There's another baby.
So there's 2 babies.
Maybe.
Yeah,
don't
you just
know
told you
that.
there was one baby.
I don't know Eve's thing. I don't know.
He said there's 1 Yeti. So either Dairon's in here,
Darren is yeah, it's true.
or the baby got
Or
away
he
from Dairon.
took us to the fucking bigger Yeti's cave.
Is
Yeti.
this where Big Yeti is?
If you did that, you realize you're dead.
I asked the wounded Weddy.
Wounded Weddy.
Wounded
Wounded
Weddy.
Do you want that wet, eh?
Is this your cave?
It was. Oh, big Yeti in there now.
So you took us to the big Yeti.
That's my home. That's where baby is.
I hate you.
Can we
Let's
kill him
take it
now, Zafin?
No.
Ah.
I would do anything for. If I had a child, I would do anything too. I get it.
So I wonder where the fuck Dairon is.
He's in there with the
If
big
you
fucking
know when I go in, fight Big Yeti. Take my baby.
You're in no shape to
What's
fight.
what's your name, Eddie?
We don't have Yeti names.
We're basically animals. I don't know what to tell you.
Fuck you, Mike. That's what DM just said.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
Yetis-
tired of thinking of names. What he just said.
Yetis
exactly.
just don't have names. I don't know what to tell. Like, It's like
Yeti
asking any
number
animal what
2.
their name is.
Meatball.
It's wild animals, they don't fucking use names. I don't know.
Definitely didn't see it going this way.
We might need to rest out here before going in there.
Do you have a safer place that we could go to rest before we take it and get your child back?
Well, looking around, like you can see that this is a huge.
Warmer, right?
It's a huge amphitheater. Like
Mhm.
there's a few kind of sparse trees here and there. It's definitely warmer down this side, but there's no there's no other kind of big, huge rock structures or anything that would offer terrific shelter. You can try and roll some survival and try
The
and
one
craft
time-
something together, or
I trust someone in this fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And they brought us to the fucking.
Big Yeti.
no, it was panic.
Boy.
He just panicked.
We need a rest.
I have no magic, no lay on hands, and I'm half my health.
I'm exhausted as well.
So
I'm very tired.
a rest.
You would need 2 days though of rest to get.
Not exhausted. Sorry.
You are
No, I'm
exhausted.
saying I'm exhausted because I don't have any mana left.
Yeah,
That is-
yeah. Also exhausted.
And also exhausted. That's it.
I can see.
It's fucking cold.
I think we try and sleep just out here, just outside of the mouth of the cave, right? Like we're in there with a stream.
Yeah, there's this. Yeah, you can smell kind of sulfur coming off of it. But there is a stream. There's like a small stream kind of going into this into the mouth of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of looks like it feeds out into this large lake.
Yeti man,
I'm not a man.
what do you
I'm just a Yeti.
Yeti? What do you usually hunt and eat?
Whatever we can. We roam mountain range. But you blocked a lot of our way down. But we can climb wall.
Mm. Don't forget food that way tonight.
Well, we have rations still because we're
Yeah.
prepared for the rest of the trip, but it's just
We
better
might
to have
need
more
to-
rations than more. I think we stop here for the night, just outside of Big Yeti Cave.
Okay.
And we
So I would say like
no, in the cave. I guess.
it's warm-ish here.
Mhm.
Like the heat coming off the water is enough to give you a little bit of heat, but lighting a fire is going to be tough because everything is rocky terrain, very little wood. You can try and kind of cut some trees down and maybe put together a fire. You want to make camp here? That's fine.
How far of a walk was it from the battle to here?
Like about half a mile or so.
So what are we talking in terms of minutes?
In terms of what?
Like hours or minutes? Yeah, time.
Half a mile in your full armor, I would say, like easily less than an hour. I think because this is pretty
What do
straight and
Yetis
solid
wear?
terrain. Just the fur that they have. They don't wear anything.
Mm.
Yeah.
Dongs are just hanging
Mhm.
out, eh?
No, they've got
They
domes
invert.
like they they
Inverted.
Yeah,
So
they
he's like,
invert.
yeah, makes sense.
They tuck up in there.
I wasn't sure if they had
You
like.
can't just have your penis laying out in the cold
No.
winter winds.
Yeah, I know that makes okay. That's
Yeah,
good to know.
yeah,
I thought I
yeah,
wasn't sure if
that-
they had like.
It's like why your
they-
balls go right up in you.
Yeah, it's
when
permanent
you're in the
shrinkage.
cold water.
Yeah, no,
Right.
they're winter creatures.
Right.
That's just
It's an
And then when it's time to get it on,
Yeah.
that's
they get it
different.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
You need a warm cave for something.
Fucking. That's what it's for. Just in case no one was following.
I followed that guy. That
It's
guy.
for fucking.
I like it.
Alright.
You guys trying to make camp here?
We set up camp.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and roll survival for me. Whoever is taking, you have two of you do it, or one of you do it at advantage.
I'll just
Bear is rolling like a fucking maniac right now.
Watch this is where it stops.
15.
So 19.
Yeah, so you can kind of cut down some of the smaller, like thinner fir trees, and build yourself a little bit of shelter. The wind is still blowing through, and it's still a very cold wind, but again, like it's intermittent. because as soon as the wind dies down, the heat from the water kind of rises up, manages to keep you guys fairly warm. Again, this is the warmest night of rest you've had since you've started this this journey up the mountain. So you still would not recover your exhaustion, but you would get you still gain the benefit of a long rest. All your magic, all your hit points, you would get that back. Now, the question is whether or not the big Yeti comes out. I guess that's the large question. Or if Dairon at some point decides to make his presence felt through the night.
Let me.
So, each one of you can
we're taking
take a watch.
Watches, yes.
Perfect. If you want to have any campfire chat, feel free. Who's taking first watch?
I'm assuming I'm not watching at all because I'm exhausted times 2.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
okay.
watch.
Yeah.
We only need
It's
1,
kind of the way
2,
we've
3
been
to
doing
watch.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get 4 hours. I get 2, and he gets 2.
Mhm.
Great. Okay. Roll a d20 for me.
12.
Okay. Perfect. And then you can roll perception for me as well.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah.
So good.
You feel pretty invigorated because of the warmth that you finally get to feel. Like for the first time, you can kind of let the leathers loose a little bit. It's not like crusty and hard from constantly being frozen. Like it softens up a little bit. You manage to get the toes and the fingers warm for the first time. You feel pretty good, and nothing harasses you. You do hear the occasional cry from within the cave. And then at one point too, you do hear this like very low, loud rumble kind of coming from the cave. You see the Yeti kind of freeze up a little bit, and he looks at you and he just goes,
That's the big Yeti.
you can see that he's just like terrified.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking Yeti is terrified.
I'm terrified of the Yeti that's terrified of the Yeti.
But like 4 hours in, you can even see the Yeti starts to, despite like his feelings of fear and anxiety around his baby being in there, he also starts to nod off a little bit. Okay, who's taking the second one?
Wake up.
I'll go. You're not
Sure.
ready?
Yeah, so D20 first. Excellent, yeah. And then go ahead, roll that perception for me. Not so good.
2.
Yeah, the warmth kind of works in the opposite fashion for you. It's just like you're on the beach for the first time, and you're just, you can't help like your thoughts just kind of trail off back towards home, back towards everything that you guys have encountered, and you kind of nod off a little bit every few minutes. It's hard to keep your eyes open, but lucky for you, nobody bothers you during your watch.
I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah, Bear, you actually wake up for your watch with Felix sitting in his full armor, just like head back against the cliff wall, clearly passed out. Sometimes a light
Just sorta-
snore comes from him.
Just sort of look and just
He doesn't see you.
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
I give him a little pat, just say, sleep easy.
You don't wake him up. You just
No.
let him
Felix
sleep.
fell asleep
Yeah.
on it.
Felix fell asleep on his watch. Yeah.
Love
Just at the end.
Just well, kind of through
it. Last
the whole
2
thing.
minutes.
It felt like 2 minutes, but it was like he kind of nodded off and then woke up and looked at his clock. And he's like, "Oh, I'm an hour late." Oh shit.
I was in bed today.
Yeah. All right, Barrett, go ahead, take that last watch for me.
What's the modifier for that?
So 15, and now roll your perception check. That was just
This is the greatest rolling
Dirty 20.
fuck
I've
me.
ever seen
Oh
in my
my
life.
god. This
This
guy's
guy
rolled once under 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's rolled once under 10. Yeah, you managed to stay kind of sharp. You also hear this like low rumble that kind of definitely gets the barbarian hairs standing up on the back of your neck. You're like, that's a fucking challenge in there. Whatever that is, that's one that's gonna get the old blood pumping in there.
But
And I'm also just kind of trying to hear anything voice-wise that would lead me to believe Dairon's in there.
You hear no communication. You just hear the low rumble, and then you hear the occasional cry of the baby, just like that. Whatever Indy's toy sounds like, that's kind of the cry of the baby.
Okay.
she's sleeping.
So that's kind of that's all you get. But as the sun begins to rise, you feel the warm glow of it on your face, and between that and the water, the being a clear day, you actually feel like warmth in your bones for the first time. For you, it doesn't matter because you're mountain born, but for the other ones, you guys wake up and actually feel warm. You get your health back, you get your spells back. You still have that level of exhaustion because this is not a proper night's rest. It's as close as you're going to get, but it is, so you can get inside. That exhaustion is going to haunt you. If you went inside the cave, then maybe would consider taking away that exhaustion, but you didn't. So now you don't get it. But I guess the Yeti would also get his 4 health back too. Cool.
Yeti.
All right.
Baby.
Over there, Yeti.
He laughs. You hear this like.
Wordplay. Funny. Funny.
Tiefling humor.
You funny.
Tiefling humor.
You tiefling funny.
Yeti funny.
So you see him looking towards the cave, kind of looking to you guys.
We go get baby.
Okay. Who wants to lead the way into the cave?
You.
I
Come with us.
don't
Yeti.
come with you.
Yeti wants to lead the way.
Yeti does not come with us.
I come
No.
get baby.
We
I want.
we
Come
bring-
get baby.
We bring the baby to you.
You can see him get like he starts to get like frustrated again. You see like the jaw start to work, and he's trying to keep like his emotions in check as best he can, but. He bites your finger off. He bites it. He literally just takes your finger and rips it off. And starts chewing on it.
You're the,
Why not come? Why Yeti not come?
you're the last of your kind.
No, last of kind baby.
And who's gonna help that baby if we get him back and you're not here?
Go ahead and roll persuasion and do it at advantage.
Ooh. I think that's a dirty 20. Yeah, it is. Dirty 20.
Yeah. You see him trying to like put it together in his head. And he kind of after a minute in his like limited size capacity for reasoning, like goes,
Okay. I wait here. If sound bad, I come help. Okay. Thank you.
and he somehow knows sign language and he just
Thank you. Trainer taught me.
Is it circus Yeti?
I circus Yeti the whole time.
I do that back.
So
Before we
goes-
walk
and he
in.
catches
And then
it
I
and
turn,
puts it in his pocket.
Bear, no.
turn and walk.
There goes like
No.
You do the,
Yeti,
the friend?
Yeti catches that and then like throws it behind his
poop.
back and catches it and gives it back to you.
Yeah. Back.
Okay, so you guys, who's taking the lead into this cave?
I can go first.
Cool, excellent. Clear those fucking Yetis for me and
Oh,
flip
yeah.
that board over if you will.
No.
We knew
I
this
wasn't prepared for
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Dude, there was gonna be a
We don't have
bigger
time to fight a
Yeti,
big
you
Yeti.
fuck.
Oh!
We don't have time to fight a big Yeti, I'm telling you right now.
What the fuck?
We're
We're
going to
2
bed.
hours into this bitch. You have time to fight a big Yeti.
Give me that one.
You have time to fight a big Yeti. You have time to fight it. You have
Are you
time.
saying yes or no?
Depends how impressive
I
the
don't know,
map
it depends how fucking
is.
long
It's
it
just
takes
a
to
small
fight a big
cave.
Yeti.
It's just a
This is
small cave.
so lame, dude.
But it's just well, I mean, it's up to you whether you going in or not. Whether you going into,
Well, we're going in, yeah.
you're going in, yeah.
It's just whether or not are you trying to
Well,
follow this.
why don't you go ahead,
Well,
right?
I'm-
Go in.
like I was gonna say like 10 o'clock. Like it's only like it's
I don't know what time it is.
It's like 9:50 right now.
We can clear it in 10 minutes.
You clear the Yeti in 9.
Rapid attack.
Let's do it.
Roll.
We can try. If it gets too crazy, we'll call it. We'll be
Cliff-
responsible.
cliff
We'll be
hang it.
responsible.
Cliffhang it if we have to.
You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. I'm good. I'm
Will
good
you
if you do
paint the scenario? And we'll
So,
see.
him
Yeah,
first.
okay,
him
so-
and then you two, I don't know which
I
one.
would say though, number one, let's make stealth checks. As you
she
like
would definitely
walk,
be behind, and she'd be behind by 50 feet.
yeah, you walk. You guys walk like
I know her character pretty well.
yeah. Well, you two I think would be hanging out towards.
Yeah, they're
Nope.
very,
Towards the
both
back.
very
I want to be second.
I want to be dead center,
I wanna be
right in
second.
the middle of it.
That doesn't sound like you at all.
Yeah.
So you guys
but
start
I'm
to
saving
splash
a
through
child.
this stream a little bit. You actually like as you take a step into it, you realize that the stream cuts way deeper than you thought. Like if you stepped into it, it would probably like cover your
Ooh.
head. This is a very deep cut stream.
It's a pool.
So yeah, it's like it's a pool that kind of bores straight down into the ground. This stream. So you kind of skitter along the edge of it, moving quietly. If everybody can go ahead and make a stealth check for me, please. Alex rolled another 19 for everybody who's watching.
It was 22.
22 total.
Yeah.
23.
23. 16. Huge stealth check, and you're a +0 on stealth. Fuck, doesn't matter. Who
He's
cares?
the lowest. That's the highest roll.
16's the lowest.
Oh yeah.
Six-
That's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good. Okay, so you kind of skitter along this after dipping your toe in. You realize, like, oh shit, we can't walk in that. I'm just gonna kind of skirt along the edges. The tunnel bores through, and you realize this is a pretty tight tunnel. If there was a bigger Yeti, he had to like fucking really squeeze his way into this.
Oh, he's got baited hard.
So you move through, and then the cavern begins to open up slightly. The pool widens out, and you see just on your left kind of one large boulder. Up to your front and left, there's another ledge that kind of leads up to this slightly higher, ground. And you see a pile of corpses, along with absolutely
A giant Yeti.
a bigger fucking Yeti.
Oh,
Yeah, we do.
Look at the size of that bitch.
He's not up
Size
top.
compared.
He's actually
Oh my
Size
god,
actually
I
down
thought they were
low,
big.
with his back towards you guys as he is like crouched down
Golly.
over this pile of
Just
stuff.
Look at the back crack on that.
Yeah,
Yeti.
he's no joke.
Body
he's
crack.
down here.
He's down
right?
low.
Oh,
He's
Searching the internet.
just kind of like just scouring through some stuff. He's digging. You guys see like
His taxes.
there's kind of a bed of like pine needles and stuff in one corner. The space looks lived in. It looks lived in by more than one creature, but now this thing has taken over the space. You also see, where's my Yeti baby? Where'd my Yeti baby go?
He's
Oh,
still
he's
He's over there with.
You see the Yeti baby
Nope,
up
Yeti
high.
baby. That's a
him.
person.
That's not my baby
That's-
Yeti.
that's
That's
Dairon.
Dairon.
My bad.
Nowhere do you see Dairon.
Yeah, he can see everything.
I killed him.
Jerome made a deal
So,
with the
right
right
here.
Yeah, you see
Yep, his ass.
you see this giant Yeti just kind of moving things
Dairon
around.
eats ass pretty good.
He tries to get comfortable. You almost see him like kind of scooch into this like bed, and he just kind of like tucks his huge arms under. You hear this low rumble as he lets the baby kind of like cry up top, but he looks fairly at rest currently. So whatever you guys do now, you have this round of surprise because of your stealth.
So he's like this.
He's like down, yeah. He's like nap. He's kind of like curled up. He's like curled up right now. Kind of cute. He's like a big kitten, and by big, he's like 15 feet tall,
Very nice.
and just like sheer corded muscle and fur, and a jaw that can like bite you up, just bite you and kill you. We attack on free.
Yeah.
So you have one round to prepare. What are you gonna do? Where are you gonna move? How are you gonna do it? Literally just because of your stealth check.
Raise my sword.
Okay, you guys moving out of the tunnel then?
And then
Move out at the top.
yeah,
Okay.
and me and Bear.
I would probably
usher Bear along with me.
Yeah, so you two would be kind of getting closer, and then I'd scoot along the wall here while you guys go up. Does
I would
that make
like to
sense?
be out of the tunnel,
wanna go-
please.
And then you'd probably be like here.
Yeah.
I'm on the corner.
I
Yeah,
wanna
you'd be around the corner exactly.
Thank
With
you.
a 23, I want to be around. I want to be within 5 feet of this motherfucker,
I agree.
and about to swing.
Okay. Perfect. So, as you guys move closer to it, the baby kind of calls out again, but it doesn't seem to kind of stir the abominable Yeti. As you're prepping your attack,
Means he has abs.
oh dude, he's got so many abs. He's got
abdominal?
It's got an 18.
The abdominal? Yeah.
He's the abdominal Yeti. This guy just does crunches all day. That's all
Clearly,
he does.
look.
That's what he's
All
always
he
doing.
does. Yeah, that's all he does. He's just doing crunches. You can't notice you. 'cause
Yeah, he's not
doing,
sleeping.
No, he's doing really hard crunches. So you guys, your stealth checks are fucking impeccable. As you prepare to attack, you kind of lift your sword, and as that happens, like a fucking rock just from like this area. Just
Not my
drops,
fault.
kind of hits the ground. Everybody roll perception for me, if you will.
Can I roll my attack instead?
17.
Me too.
4. I'm
19.
focused. I'm about to fucking kill somebody.
Yeah, like
Felix
you
is
got
gonna die.
your,
Felix
your
looks
eyes
like
are
they're
just like
cross-eyed.
your eyes are
Felix
just like
doesn't
fucking
notice the nuke
huge.
flying towards his forehead.
No, this you guys do see this like kind of explosion of cold energy from up high. You don't see the form from where it comes. It just kind of erupts from somewhere over that cliff. That cliff's about 20 feet high, so you can't see everything that's over top of it.
Okay.
And it just like hits this loose rock, and the rock just like crashes down into the water. And the Yeti fucking notices, stands up, and everybody rolls initiative for me, please.
No surprise.
No surprise round.
Bitch.
Cancel it. Cancel that surprise round.
Fucking 19 initiative then. I'm still going.
Dude, what the fuck is that?
No, I got a 12. That was
I'm a
nice.
12 too.
Wow.
It's a bad fucking roll.
Wait, what'd you roll?
19.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 17.
Total?
19.
19 first?
What'd you get, Mike?
14.
14, and then
That's
12
good.
me,
That's good.
12 bear.
Wait, that's not good. Never mind.
Fuck, I really need a bear.
I'm rolling
Again,
so
Yeti
well on initiative.
Bad.
this game.
Yeti bad, guys. No worries. This Yeti just like rolls over as this huge boulder fucking crashes into the water. He turns and sees you, lets out this massive roar that like shakes the fucking ground. That's how loud it is. The boulder that hits the water, you notice, even though it's like a 20-foot piece of rock, just begins to sink down into this fucking hole. Yeah. Felix, you are up as this thing just fucking lumbers up, stands, and you notice that it's like fucking 15 feet tall.
Right, Jesus. Yeah, I'm going to run up to it within
Okay.
5 feet and hold my action for bear to be within 5 feet as well. And then I'll swim.
Let's go with, I'm just gonna change it up a little bit. Let's go kind of like this, I think. It's water, but it's like the fucking, it's like a Vikings. Fucking. Cool. Yeah, that feels better. That feels better.
Well,
so
or anyone getting within 5 feet.
so you just ran up and you're just holding? You're not gonna
Yeah,
attack?
yeah.
Yeah.
Dynamite. Okay. So Felix like runs up, holds his shield, just like fucking calls your banners into battle, and holds that shield up like, "Bah!"
Yep.
Just getting in tight to that Yeti. Zephyr.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him in the baseball.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a natural one, so that the first one misses.
First one does miss. Second one?
there it is.
That's better. So 22.
22 will absolutely hit. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ. So 5 minutes.
5 damage. Perfect. Okay.
And what was this? This is a boulder.
That's just like
right?
a
So
huge,
I'm
huge
gonna
fucking piece of rock. Skedaddle over
Over
top of
there?
it. Yep. Cool. Okay. Yeah. That boulder's probably like.
Like I'm assuming I
25.
can hide behind it a little.
You can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not like stuck in the ground. It is like it's a
movable.
boulder. It is a movable object for somebody who's really, really, really strong, like a Yeti.
I'm
to
okay
use
with
to,
getting-
Or someone who has powerful build.
or someone who has powerful build. Yeah.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Super useful.
Counts
Whoa.
for one size up. This guy's 2 sizes up. So
Oh.
he is a huge boy, not a large boy. These guys are just little large boys.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
can
huge
see
boy.
that.
Yeah. Okay, Felix,
Style.
Zephyr, Ritz, you up.
I'm shooting
And in
at
this
Yeti
corner-
Man.
You shooting at
There's
that
a
Yeti?
star
Yeah.
of Yetis.
Those Yetis
And I'm
are all
aiming
like,
for his, like,
Practicing
let's
the
go.
choreography.
They look like they're
gut.
doing the haka.
You
or
guys
whatever
murdered
it's
me.
called.
Yeah.
Like,
what are you doing?
I'm shooting at his, like, gut, like his belly
They're
button.
about to
Shooting
wreck-
right into that fucking abdominal
my
Yeti's
goal.
butt, yeah.
Yes.
That's the goal. Okay.
Did you do the
Plus
thing?
9, no.
Yeah.
But I'm
what's
using
your-
a grasping arrow.
Okay.
So that's the one where, so it's 7,
lot
sorry,
of writing
7, sorry?
This is
Yeah,
a lot of writing.
That's
for
my
grasping
2
arrow.
arrows.
What are you to hit though at first?
Sorry.
That's okay.
7 plus 9 is 14, 16.
16 hits, yeah.
Then, okay, so this is the one where, okay, so damage first.
Damage first, let's do it.
Is 6
6,
to
okay.
begin with. 2d6 poison damage.
That he takes on first contact, yeah.
What's that? 3, 6, so 9 poison damage.
Okay.
Speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
And it will take 2d6 slashing. If it fails, if it saves, it's no damage, but it escapes its brambles, and that was our
and that's
rules
when
we
it's a
decided.
strength, yeah, but that's
Yeah.
a strength check to get
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah, against my
Spell 15.
DC
Save is
15.
15? No
Yeah.
problem.
But if it fails, it takes slashing damage.
Okay, perfect. Let's go.
So he's wrapped in fucking.
Yeah,
brains
so
right
you
now.
just like you hit it square in the gut. You see like this huge fat depository on its fucking stomach because it's built like it's built like a beer dad. Like it's fucking. He doesn't have abs. Like I lied to you earlier. Cause no man, you gotta stay fat in the winter. You gotta keep that
Belly.
fat
The
repository.
abs are in there.
The abs are there.
in there. They're like
He has abs.
yeah.
They're just
Yeah,
not showing.
like-
Right. Yeah, they're fat guy
Behind a
abs.
layer,
He's got that layer though.
Poor Yeti cooler.
And then, like, as the arrow
Everyone has
hits, it
that.
explodes into these brambles
Deep
that
down.
still manage to, like, rip its arms down to the ground, and he is covered in these thorny fucking vines. Okay. You moving anywhere?
I'm staying on my corner.
Staying in your little
So I'm
corner
on my
there?
little
Okay.
corner. Might pop
Cool.
back around my corner.
Sure. There, you're up.
Alright, I run up beside Felix, and
Okay.
as
I
I
attack!
pull my axe up, I look at him and go, "No!"
Okay.
Nice.
We're both going for it. 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay, I go reckless.
Okay.
Ooh, 15.
15 just hits.
Okay. I'm raging as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bonus action rage.
Ooh.
Fucking
18.
Oh, that almost fell off the table, you bitch. That almost fell off the table, you bitch.
Why don't you use this?
Why did we even bring the box
Why
out?
don't
Bring
the
the
box
change
out.
anything. I'm
No,
doing.
no,
no,
I'm curious why you don't use it.
Gonna hit him again. Dirty 20.
That's
Okay.
why I wanted a bigger one. I didn't like the small boxes.
What did
What'd
you
you just
Did you
do?
do it again? How much damage?
Did you
did
max
that total?
max?
He
You
just
maxed and maxed.
He just maxed and then maxed. Oh my god.
Is that 32?
I was like, this fight's gonna
32
take so
damage.
long. Bear's just like, nah, don't worry.
Don't worry,
32
I got it, brother.
fucking damage.
How much? How much did you
32
get?
damage total.
Yeah, so it's 16 again. That's right.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So this Yeti's arms just get ripped down to the ground. It's being held by this
I'm just
grasping
taking a
arrow.
picture
Bear
right now. I'm
like
just trying to keep them in the
jumps,
city.
calls
Take
out,
you for like
no!
8.
Felix takes a rip. The Yeti knocks it aside, but Bear comes around, just like slams into its weak side twice, smashes into its ribs. You hear the cracking of bones. You withdraw the axe, slam it into the same spot. Starts pouring fucking blood out. Oh my goodness! The Yeti is now really fucking pissed. So he is going to. Does he have to use his action? Uses an action to do
He
it.
has to use his action to do a strength check, and if he fails,
Okay.
then he takes damage.
Okay, no problem. So that is a total of 15.
That's my DC.
Okay, yeah. He's got a huge strength save.
Okay.
So he just like rips his fucking arm. The brambles snap. So that's his whole action. Okay. That's his whole fucking
Well,
action.
that's what
That
I would.
takes it.
Yeah,
Wow.
it takes the target has to use its action.
Holy shit.
Fuck
The
yeah.
target or other creature can use their action to remove it. So it's
Okay.
another creature can take it off for them.
Okay,
but that's
okay.
what it says.
So then he's going to use
Otherwise,
his.
the rambles last for 1 minute or until you use the option again.
Yeah, he'll use his movement to just jump up kind of onto this ledge here.
Sentinel.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep, go for it.
Sentinel
Sentinel
too.
possibly.
Sentinel possibly, yeah.
10 plus 6, 16.
16 fucking hits. He
Get
stays
back
right
in
where
here,
the
bitch.
fuck he is.
25.
Woo! Okay, let's go.
And that's gonna be 10. 10 more damage. 73.
Yeah,
How much
and
damage?
I did 6.
Yeah, but you kept him right where the fuck he
Hey.
But I
was.
also didn't
I didn't even-
Holy fuck. Oh my god. You didn't what?
Did I roll 2 shots last time either? Or
did
did
not.
I just do my fucking
No, you didn't
that
the
one
first
the
time.
first time?
That's alright.
True, yeah.
He
Fine,
is
leave it.
already
That's
looking
fine.
bloody. He's looking fucking hurt as you guys have gotten the best of him so far. Holy shit.
We got distracted.
Brings us back up top. Felix, you are up. Having held this bitch
need
in
to
place,
remember to do
as he
that.
turned, you again just cut his ankle. You go low, drop onto one knee, cut him. He kind of falls and can't move.
Yeah, 23 for that one,
Hits.
rather. And I'm gonna decide to make it a divine smite.
I love when
Oh shit!
I love when Garrett gets to play.
Let's
I love
go.
when Garrett gets to play.
He deserves it.
He deserves it.
1, 3. Oh, there we go, an 8. 11 plus 3 again. 14 damage.
14 damage.
I'm no bear, but 14 feels good.
This is one of like you've seen it once or twice, but not very many times. Where like Felix, after he cuts it, like shoves his sword up into his fucking gut, and this energy just explodes off that blade of his sword, like this divine energy. It like spills blood and guts all over the fucking place. This guy's looking real bad already. Holy shit, Zephyr, you are up.
I'm
This
going
went
to
horribly.
Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Ooh.
Okay.
14?
14 does not hit.
Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck. Because I have Favored by the Gods.
Okay.
So I'm going to add 2d4 to my missed attack,
Okay.
which would be another 2, so 16.
That hits.
Okay, and what is it? It's at level 2, so it's 1d6 plus another 1d6.
Okay.
Wait, what is it? Is it? No, it's 4d6 plus an extra 1d6. So
Holy shit. Yeah, that makes sense.
so 9
Okay.
plus 10, so 19.
19.
Let's go.
21. And the next attack against it has advantage.
Woo! Okay. And that brings us to Ritz. You have advantage on your attack if you decide to attack it.
So you'll see this like mist, like I hit it with this thing, and then like this beam of light that's slightly more yellow than an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
An Eldritch Blast is very
Exactly.
white,
Yeah.
but this is yellow, and as it hits, like these sparkling like yellow bits kind of
Kind of stick.
almost
and
like
stay
they're flying,
around
but
it.
they're not.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
just-
just like floating yellow energy. You hit it in the exact same spot that it just got divine smited, so it is. Fuck. I hope he gets
Okay,
to
so
attack
I'm
once.
using that.
That'd be kinda cool.
I'm using your advantage, and I will be
Kinda
using
dope if he
also
gets to attack
sharpshooter.
you.
Yeah, absolutely.
use the advantage.
Just do
Oh,
it.
that's so
Okay.
fucking smart. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Today.
First one's a natty light,
Okay,
It's
you,
okay.
you have advantage. though.
Advantage.
Do it again.
7.
So-
So it's plus
11.
4, 11. So
7 plus 4,
Told
11.
you it's
no.
fucking cursed.
Just,
So that's
just
my
missed it.
first shot.
That's smart,
That's
though.
my first
That's
shot. I'm gonna use sharpshooter on my second one. Let's go
Okay,
for it.
you will not get advantage on
Let's
this.
try.
There you go.
Let's go. Okay, 19.
19 hits it. So now you get your d8 plus 10.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So it's a 15 damage.
Oh my goodness.
It took me wasting that many
That's
sharpshooters
okay
to
though.
get
No,
one.
that's a good combo.
Yeah, that
That's
15.
really fucking
Yeah,
smart.
that is actually really.
That's
That's
really
really
smart.
helpful. Bear, you are up as this like barrage of fucking lights and energy, and this arrow shoots out of nowhere. Like this thing has gotten just, fuck. It's got its bell rung. Like it's lost. What are you doing to it?
After after you miss your first attack, the yellow sparkles will be just falling.
To start fall like fucking light snow. All right, Bear.
Okay, I'm going reckless.
Yeah, take your rip at him.
Got a 19.
This guy can't miss. Go ahead.
What the fuck is going on with your rolls?
We need to
I
get him
got
the
a
thing with the
14
19
damage.
Okay.
For him, too.
And
The
then
crit on 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause
it's
apparently fucking just hits it.
now 15.
15 just hits.
So he
10.
doesn't get to
How do you
attack.
want to do it?
Woo! How do I want to
Is it
do
plus 6? No, it's plus 7. Jesus
Plus
Christ.
7, yeah, it's
Holy
plus 7.
fuck.
I don't want to kill the big
That all
ass
just happened
Yeti.
so fucking fast.
CR 9 on this.
I'd like to point out that it is 10:08, so it actually literally took
Took
us like
10
15 minutes.
I mean, half of that was
Yeah.
like
Half of
rolling
that was-
initiative and shit.
yeah.
I didn't even do it.
I didn't get to. Yeah, do whatever you want. I just bought him today. Hope you guys like him. Go ahead.
We
Go
will
ahead.
never fight another Yeti.
That's okay. He's huge, so I can use him in
Yes.
the place of other huge.
Yeah, for
monsters,
sure, for
right?
sure.
So
That's
my
so
first
funny.
blow,
That's
I
fucking
I
wild.
think it's so funny.
first
Wow.
blow,
That's awesome.
He has
do an
like a
uppercut.
butt.
Yeah.
and then as I'm doing that, I say, Felix, jump. And then I cut the second horn off.
Okay.
It comes in the air.
Yeah.
You both got it.
I slam dunk and
Yeah.
alley oop it into the eyeball.
Boom.
Double
or dick,
eyeball?
dick balls.
You cannot
No,
reach.
you're right. You're right.
He
Wait,
can't reach.
I
his
can't
own.
jump
You can
15
jump.
feet high.
You don't have to. It's your reach, man. How high can you reach?
I don't think.
So I'll say the
15
first
feet,
hit.
or else
The
I would
first
be the
hit,
best
I
hitter
hit
in the
him.
world at volleyball.
Yeah, but you're like 6 foot.
I can
6
deal.
foot. Like how
Yeah.
tall? How tall is
I'm
he?
6 feet.
Is he 6 feet? Nah, you can't hit. You can't.
First hit, I'll bring him
No,
down
but
to
he's
his
fall.
knees.
He's gonna fall. He's
All right.
falling to his knees.
If he's falling down to
I
his
got
knees,
2 hits though.
Yeah.
So first hit, he's down to his knees. Second
Yeah.
hit, I say Felix jump.
So you
I
drop
hit
him.
the-
That drops him to like 8 feet or so, which is more than you're more than capable.
Maybe
You drive that
Felix hits,
those
like, the
fucking
cheek and he's
horns
like, it's
right
fine.
into
No,
his
still
eye,
close.
into his temple, and you just like the tongue lulls out of his mouth and just huge weight just like fucking slams into the dirt floor.
So that's what it feels like to be bear.
Holy
And you're just holding a horn. Ah!
you got this fucking horn that's covered in blood. Yeti blood.
I feel like
just
I'm raging.
sprayed all
Am I
over.
raging bear?
That's what rage feels like. That's what rage feels
Yeah,
like, my
man, you're
friend.
raging, man.
The wind just whistles down through the tunnel as you
Love
guys come down from the high of just fucking murdering.
I throw the horn at the little Yeti.
Yeah, okay, roll an
Fuck.
attack if you want.
You gonna knock him out?
That's what you do.
I'm raging.
This large, abominable Yeti hits the ground
The
dead.
little Yeti grows.
As
4
you
times
guys,
the size
uh,
of
I'm
the
gonna
big
keep
one.
the Yeti horn, the other one that we didn't use to kill him.
You're gonna throw that in the bag?
Yeah,
Yeah, keep that in your bag. This horn is like probably a foot long, just this huge fucking curled. It almost looks like a ram horn, but it's like it's a foot. This thing's fucking
I
massive.
say we're. I don't think we're done here yet. I'm gonna misty step up top there.
Sure, yeah.
Mhm.
So, you misty step up top, easily enough. I mean, it's only 20 feet up. You walk over, misty step up. The baby is there. Go ahead and roll perception for me too, if you will.
There's also a
15.
15. As you go and like gently kind of pick up this tiny Yeti, it looks up into your eyes with these like huge like baby blue eyes. It looks like a little monkey, except he's like a Yeti, so he's cute as hell. You see,
Okay, monkey's kind of cute too, but
I was gonna say.
you see footprints on the ground, roughly humanoid size, and they're in kind of the back of that alcove there. There's like a crack in the rock, probably like 2 to 3 feet, that somebody could kind of squeeze into if they wanted to.
Okay.
Like you can't see how far. It looks like it goes deep into the rock.
I'm gonna cast light
Okay.
if I could.
Sure.
It'll just be on my staff, I suppose.
Okay. Yep.
It'll come out of the
Dwayne.
Yep.
It's on my dick, my crotch pad.
That's the lamest spot you put light yet. It's your own
So you made a
staff.
flashlight.
Yeah, now I'm Gandalf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you just like kind of shine
Yeah,
it into
I-
this crack.
Do the little.
Your light travels about like 10 feet or so, and then it hits like what looks like a turn in this tunnel. But it does, you see, widen out a little bit, probably 5 or 6 feet.
Going to say, I'll look over the edge. Or I'll yell at it. I'm still gonna be looking down that little crevasse. And say, I think you guys should come up here. I think I have an idea of where our friend went.
So nothing accosts you as you like head up. So you squeeze like into that crack.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna tell or look at Baron and say, do you want to go grab the Yeti to retrieve his child, or should I?
Yeah, I can go get him.
Yeah, you can do that, but like as Zevin, you're just like kind of you squeeze in, like go around, you look around the corner, and there's again like another 3-foot squeeze, but on the other side you see what looks like a chamber, and you can see on one of the walls, the wall that's kind of opposite you, seems to be decorated with children's drawings and some ominous kind of smears of blood across them. And that is where we'll pick up next time.
What does that mean? What the balls is a good.
The balls.
What the balls?
That's the name of the next episode. What the balls.
That's
Not the children.
Bye.
Who the